What gift? Happy affiliate birthday anniversary shit emoji. Damn it.
April Fools, the audio issues were self-inflicted. Wow.
Fuck you, Nolan.
Aren't they always self-inflicted though?
I mean, yeah, but that was on purpose. I made buttons for it and everything. So
When you were like, I have a name for the Playotic people.
the Playmates, yeah.
Fuck off.
It's my favorite.
I hate it.
It's.
Don, do you want to be called a Playotic Playmate?
No.
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 It's upsetting.
I guess. I mean, whatever. Oh boy.
I mean,
So
if it really means that much to Nolan, then like,
no, it just it's surprisingly on brand, and it's just like it's a shame. It's a shame is all, really.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. Man, we gotta run a one shot tonight, huh?
Yeah. I
That's
leveled up.
right.
I finished.
You finished leveling up.
Yeah, you're never gonna guess the subclass I took either.
Oh, is it I was trying to think of something like completely out of left field.
Why are alerts temporarily disabled?
It
Oh,
is
because-
out of left field.
Because Ash has made it sad, and you know, we run these one shots every week, and it brings me great joy every weekend. Even though I spend so much of my time tweaking things, going through the logic in Streamer and Bot, trying to figure out all the ways that all these little redemptions
Jesus
and everything
Christ.
can work. But it's just
Oh, I need to pull the stream.
Monday comes, and the closer 6:30 comes, the more stressed and anxious I get. Both because I want to entertain everybody. I want everybody to have a good time, and so there's that pressure of that. But more than just the pressure of putting on a good show and providing a good experience to everybody for a one shot that I've never read before, is the fear that not only could I fail and that I could get our channel canceled, by some off-witted thing I say before my brain has a chance to catch it to my mouth. But 9:30 is going to come around, 10 o'clock, and we're going to hit the stop streaming button. And the game's going to be over. And that elation that we build up to all through tonight, starting now, is going to be gone. And I'm not going to have anybody to share it with because I'm going to turn around and I'm going to go lay in my bed and I'm going to stare at the ceiling knowing that tomorrow is going to come. And tomorrow is just another day in another string of endless days. The rat race, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, with 48 hours to reprieve myself of all of the stresses of the world. And it just keeps coming. And it won't stop coming, and it won't stop coming. And I just don't truly know if there's a way to escape this hell without making a drastic and unforgivable choice that I don't want to make. But every day feels like it forces me closer and closer to that decision. But it's through your friendship and your camaraderie that I choose to struggle on. And I couldn't be more thankful for everybody here.
Killed John.
Yes, that all of that mood screamed thankful. It just bellowed with gratitude.
Potato Man, like, he's gone.
I mean, that was supposed to happen during a game so we could roleplay as characters.
I don't give a fuck. John Tate. No.
The camera's gonna pan. He's just swinging from the ceiling.
Just sweet. Oh my God, are you okay?
No.
Is the saturation cranked up? 1 second, let me take a look at that.
Oh, it's fine.
It's
We're
probably
fine.
just my camera.
No, on the stream. Is the saturation good?
Yep.
Okay.
Our affiliate anniversary.
We look very colorful, and I'm not opposed to it, but maybe it's just my laptop. Yeah, it's probably just my laptop. Anyway, it's our affiliate anniversary. Happy birthday! It's been like 4 years. Woo!
I'm not that old.
Yeah. I feel like we should
I
get
tell
cracking
myself that
on.
every
Yeah.
day.
Every day that we I just feel like that same dumb 19-year-old fresh out of high school.
In God's hot car.
Wait, what?
We're all what? Hot dogs and
dogs in God's
We're
hot
all
car.
7-Eleven
we're-
hot dogs
We're all hot dogs in God's
on the
bun.
roller of life.
You want to go back to
Spinning
Portillo's,
aimlessly.
Nolan? Is that what?
Dude, I would love to go back to Portillo's. That
I thought
was
I was gonna get yelled at by Jeremy Allen White while eating that beef sandwich.
dude, that beef sandwich was so wet.
There's so many things being said in this conversation that I don't
Don't
understand.
take that out of context. Don't clip that. Don't.
Look, we just like to talk about our beef sandwiches and how wet they are here on Playotic Games. So,
Don't. It's not a thing we do.
it's
No,
no, but
we
what we do
I'm not affiliated.
Doo-doo.
Do.
is we run a show called The Unprepared. The Unprepared is a weekly one-shot where I run a one-shot that I've never read before for my lovely players here who come in and out every week. Cycle in and out. It's not always the same players. They level up at different rates and whatnot. The Unprepared is the unorthodox non-persons and persons for recruited excursions, plunders, and reckless expedient discovery, and they are the most interesting band of adventurers you may ever meet. Dispatched from their home base, the Placeholder Pub, each week they set out on a self-contained one-shot that I've never read and have done no preparation for. Ilvi, you are... I'd have to get the sheet pulled up, but you are, I think, our veteran at this point.
Alone and sad, and I have no life.
Yeah, you and Monkey Man right behind you have participated in nearly every one shot we've done so far. By contrast, Pribnow and Houtini are rookies. Each of you have only completed one adventure, I believe. Pribnow, maybe two. Two? Okay.
Technically, Houtini has completed one.
You've
Did I
been
not
in
say
two.
one?
Gup
Yeah,
has completed
technically,
2.
Gup has been in 2.
Person
You're
has
correct.
been in
W.P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D has been in 1. Houtini has been in 1, but
What happened to? Did W.P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D not make it?
Oh no, he
Anvil
anvil.
him?
he got anviled.
Oh,
Yeah. Now I keep wanting to say Houtini. W.P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D could have technically lived. There was enough goodwill from the from chat that he could have been healed, but
Whoop
sorry, I'm
Whoop
realizing what I don't have open right now.
Whoop was not having it.
He was not willing. There we go. Now I've got everything open that I need. Still don't have my dice, but those are over there. I can grab those in a minute. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some plugs out of the way. Misty Mountain, Discord. Did you know we have a merch store? A surprising number of people, although probably not that surprising considering we never advertise it.
2.
We have a store, playoticstore.com, if you want to buy some merch, including this lovely Playotic Games shirt with some dice and whatnot, and the trans flag and the LGBTQ flag, the Playotic
In the
word,
RGB light.
the RGB light shirt. Yes, absolutely.
fire shit.
25% of all profits, by the way, for our Always Proud line of merchandise does go to the Trevor Project. So that's neat. Sorry, I'm like, I've had a fucking day, and I'm trying to like force myself to
do
get.
anything.
Okay, let me tell you, first of all, I actually have a job, unlike somebody here. So I had to come home so I went to a branch like 30 minutes down the road. It was literally supposed to be an in and out thing. Like all I had to do was test their phone line and change the properties of a file. Like right click, change, okay, and then have them test it. I was there for 2.5 hours because I needed to wait for the teller to be done with the station so I could work on it and then have the branch manager verify that it was done and working. So I had to wait for the teller to finish with a customer who I don't know what he was doing because he spoke Spanish, but he was there for like 45 minutes. Something about a CD or something. I don't know. But when he was finally done, right as I was about to have the branch manager test it, he got a phone call from another branch. He was on the phone for an hour. So I was there for almost 2.5 hours for something that took me literally 15 seconds to fix. And then I come home to a fucking exploded Dr. Pepper crime scene that I proceeded to wipe up and clean. And just, oh, there's some more Dr. Pepper. 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 So, and then I couldn't even like relax because as I'm sitting here trying to make phone calls, all of our dogs are losing their fucking minds because the leasing company's workers are here trying to fix an issue in the shower, and they were here for like 4 fucking hours. So I just hear 3 dogs losing their fucking mind, and I'm trying to have a phone call like, yeah, can you right click on? No, I'm sorry, hang on. Shut up! Like, yeah, could you, yeah, no, I need you to check the property. And then 5 o'clock rolls around, and I have to fucking drive over to Mesquite to get our dinner, and the whole way, everybody's just driving like fucking assholes, and then I get back, and they're still not gone, and the dogs are still losing their minds, and it's just been a nonstop fucking whirlwind, and then we had to find a last-minute sub 15 minutes before the game starts. I've got to fucking rearrange everything in OBS, and now we're here. So, pardon me if I say I've had a day.
I think I've had the worst part of the day.
Yeah, your Dr. Pepper exploded.
Hugs for Nolan
Yeah,
in the
I
chat,
almost
please.
killed myself with the Dr. Pepper can.
That's not special. I almost kill myself every day.
I didn't ask
Now,
to die.
Deeply
Don't forget,
uncomfortable silence
everybody
to
that's
follow that.
listening, if you need help, go to
Nine-
Google.
Not 911, 811, right? They actually have a 3-digit number now, isn't it?
Yeah, there is.
Or is
there
it 999?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
Well,
I
I
think
should
it is.
probably look that up. What is the suicide prevention 3-digit number?
We play D&D.
988.
0118999
Yes.
88199911975.
3, even though that was totally wrong.
Oh, J.G. Wentworth.
What were we doing? The Unprepared,
877
right?
cash now.
We are running Assault on Gumdrop Mountain. So that's a thing. I really should have. You know, let's get
The
some
lesser
music
known
going. Maybe
Tom
that'll
Clancy novel.
maybe that'll get us in the mood, shall we?
Hey, Houtini's ready.
Houtini's ready. Prib, now, are you ready?
As I ever will be.
Ilvi, are you ready?
Yeah. I mean, I gotta pee, but I'll just wander off.
All right,
Houtini's
go
gonna
go
die.
pee. Houtini and Prib now. You were fairly inexperienced at at this juncture. Not newbies, not rookies per se, but you've had a little experience under your belt, and you both are hanging out at a table waiting on your moons over my hammies or whatever you've ordered from the placeholder pub / Denny's. You're sort of trying to figure out what your next moves are. You're not sure. You want to gain some fame and recognition, but you also not sure if you want to go through the normal grind of just doing a bunch of low level jobs. You're kind of thinking maybe doing something a little harder, something a little more difficult. But you both know that you need a more experienced person. And scene.
Hey, look at this. I'm gonna fly over to Pribno. I don't know you.
I'm sorry. I'm just like I've got like a pancake with like a little bacon and some syrup on it, like halfway to my mouth. I'm like, oh, why?
I would like to sit down and like tear, without asking, just kind of like tear off half the pancake and sit down and eat it and talk to you.
I will kill you.
I will release my little talon. I am an owl. What is what? Actually, I don't remember. Will you describe Pribno to me?
Pribnow is a very like sort of like tall, like very very thin, like half elf or no, what the fuck am I? I'm an Eladrin.
Oh, okay.
Elf. Very, and he is a chronomancy wizard or chronergy magic wizard. I am just he's basically just me, honestly. Like he's just got like the messy like brown hair, with the only exception being like pointed ears. He is extremely like nervous and neurotic, highly possessive of his food, as you just learned. But he is overall a nice person.
All right. Well, I am a tiny little owlin, but I've got this
Love
little
Owlins.
little rapier on my side and some elvish like writing on my cloak. I was raised around Eladrin elves, so I will
Nice.
come sit down to you very closely. And I'm going to take my little talon and slide this little note forward while also trying to sneak a peek if you have your spell book out.
Yeah, I've been like, like taking like little bites and like I have my spellbook to my side and like I'm like you can see like notes open.
What you got in there? I got one. I'll open it and we can compare notes.
Oh, a fellow scholar. All right then, you should have led with that. And I'm just gonna flip my my book around and like slide it towards you. I'm like, been studying chronology magic.
That's way above my pay grade. Not familiar.
Oh, it's quite simple actually. If you just follow the principles of E equals MC squared, knowing that
Equals
the,
MC nerd.
who said that?
Don't they all say that?
Sadly, yes.
I must admit I've not learned quite as well, but what I do learn hits shit hard. that's it.
It's
Time.
shit hard.
Wait,
I rather like that.
chronergy, is that gravity?
That is time.
Time. Okay.
You see, it's the chronology magic is where science and magic sort of blend together. You see, everybody thinks of time as linear, but in actuality, time is like moving back and forth. It's several different paths upon which we can go.
But why wouldn't you just go on one path?
You are, but every choice you make puts you on one path and closes all the others.
I'm gonna pour out a sack of bird seed and like make a line, and I'm gonna try and draw out what he's saying. And like I'm guessing,
I straight up thought you were just about to like snort the bird seed.
I mean, what I do with it on the norm is anybody guess. But make like the little. I'm guessing like the Marvel timeline. Look here, where it's branching off. Is that kind of what you're putting down?
Yeah, and I'll like sort of be like, yes, but more like this, and I'll like swirl my finger around it and sort of like pull the seeds up and like levitate them.
I would
And
like
then I
to,
will snort them.
I would like
Yes.
to ruin this moment, please.
Oh yeah,
By-
well that is
by
actually
knocking all
an
of your
excellent
birdseed off.
example of a timeline closing. And you are now proceeding along this one, and I'll point to like one of the ones you haven't sorted.
That is fascinating, and I do need to learn more. But
Nolan, does
Oh,
Linda
some-
have bottomless breadsticks?
Show me your spell book.
oh, well here I'll show you. And it's a bunch of like green flame blade, and
Oh.
a bunch of things that blow up. Everything is pretty destructive, or abjuration. I like abjuration, evocation,
Ooh.
things that go boom, and things that protect.
Do like this.
I also study runes, and I'm gonna rip open like my feathers, and underneath my feathers on my little pale skin is like a frost giant rune.
Oh wow. Does that not hurt
Wait.
when you do that?
No.
Is
Wait,
it-
when I put it on or when I move my feathers?
when you move your feathers.
Oh yes, it's incredibly excruciating. But I really wanted you to see it.
Well, thank you.
I am in a lot of pain right now.
Oh no. I thank you. I don't. You can put that away now.
Okay.
It's very
Thanks.
interesting, but I will. Oh, you poor thing. Oh.
Now, this job here looks like it might be dangerous, and I am smart enough to know that
great.
I can't do this.
Good job, of course. I'm
And
just
this
gonna-
lady here has knocked over all of my birdseed, and I now no longer have money to afford any. So I think she is to be the one that helps us.
What are you doing? What? Why? Why am I helping?
Because she knocked over all my
What
birdseed.
is the mission?
I don't know, actually.
You said that it is hard and you don't know.
Yes, I would like to read the mission letter off of the job board.
Yeah. So you read. Also, what's up, Leo? Welcome in, bud.
Hey.
You read a sort of it's not hastily, like it's shortened to the point, but it basically says that the town of P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D has been for the last 6 months under siege from something. They townspeople have been going missing for the better part of 6 months. Where was that word that I just read that is incredibly important? One moment here.
You said
I love
Framp?
that town name.
Framp?
Framped.
I-
F-R-A-M as in
Peter
Mike,
Frampton?
P-T. Yeah, like Frampton without O-N.
Oh.
Framped
there-
without the on.
Is there like a town of Frampton within Framped?
Oh, God, you know what? We're going to say that there's a settlement called Frampton outside of Framped.
It's like you said you were going to France, but you like sneezed. Like, it's
Oh, yeah, last
Frampton.
summer I visited Frampton.
Wow.
That is accurate. It's the best description I've heard all day.
Is it?
Yeah,
excellent.
it is.
Ah, yes, here we go. Okay,
Easily.
so every couple of weeks for nearly 6 months,
Frampton Inn.
there's abductions that happen in the middle of the day or night. In either situation, though, the abductors simply march into town, kill anybody that resists, and snags an individual of their choice. There seems to be no pattern. Nobody seems to know what's going on, and all attempts to leave the village have failed.
Wait, so people being snatched regardless, like, so people are being snatched, just one person?
So to rephrase for clarity, because I was kind of like reading it as I was saying it, for the better part of 6 months, every couple of weeks, if not more frequently, abductors march into town, kill anybody who resists, and abducts somebody of their choosing.
So one person gets abducted.
Yeah.
And
Dick
people
move.
die. Yeah, that's a
Man,
dick move.
these sound like the kind of assholes that need thwarting. Like, so they just have been murdering anybody that says no?
Yep, and the note also states that they've had a number of people try to leave town for help, and either no help has come or they've never been heard from again. So they're not sure if they're actually successfully leaving. They have sent this missive by bird or some other means, presumably.
Do I smell what kind of bird it is? I'm just kidding. I don't have bird senses. Ash,
What?
who is your character?
Ilvi?
Ilvi, will you describe Ilvi? I know I played with Ilvi before.
I gotta decide what I look like today. I'm a Fearbog today.
Firbolg. Okay.
That's my default.
Okay.
I am Fearbog.
Well, I want to fly up, do a little backflip, and land on Ilvi's shoulder and pull out my rapier and heroically say, we must liberate the prosecuted.
Prostituted?
No, they're okay. That's honorable work.
Sure.
And does it say the name of it? Says Framped. Frampton.
Yes.
Framped.
I'm just gonna.
Crab.
But I
Moving
hate
out
the
my booth.
name.
I'm gonna
you
lean at my
want
booth
to
and
call
the
it whatever
waitress
you
will be like,
want.
"Can I get this to go?"
What if we renamed
Thank you.
it? We saved them.
Oh yeah,
Our,
dear.
like,
Oh, she's coming right up.
our like whole thing is like you have to rename this shitty town. That this
Ilvi is
was.
fairly quiet. Ash, could you either
did drop
reposition your
my-
mic or turn yourself up a little?
I did drop my coaxial just a second ago.
Don't turn it up too much. You're gonna pick up room noise.
Is that better?
That is
That's-
Oh my god.
a little much.
Yeah.
Maybe halfway between those
How about
two.
that? Is that
A
better?
little bit less, I think, just a smidge.
What about now?
That's great.
Probably pretty perfect.
Okay.
Yes, I will take on that job under the for sure. If we can get them to change their name, that's a big plus because that sucks. Somebody made that name up.
That sucks. Somebody
That's not
made
the
that
rule.
up.
Somebody had a mouthful of food and they choked, and that was what they called the name.
They were mid-naming ceremony, and the leader choked.
Or that is the sound of a very wet fart.
I dislike it less now. Maybe it'll grow on me. Let's see if we can find an
Like a wet
origin.
fart.
Framped. Side mission is to find out why Framped.
It's like a trumpet with a ham stuck in it.
Do you think we can handle this? I'm a very strong and powerful wizard, of course.
I am here.
You look at the things you know so much more than me. You've got to be smarter, and you've
You're
got to
like-
be stronger.
So intelligent, Prim now.
I read a lot. That is not.
Yeah, you're a
equate to-
book nerd.
It's true.
Yeah.
Books have all you need.
I don't know. I was
Sort of.
naturally born with these gifts. You have to read books to learn your
But I'm
spells.
very broke, so let's do this.
Okay, that is a good motivator for many a thing. Mostly
Gay
crime.
capitalism and the gig economy.
Yes. Capitalism.
It's
What's up, Holdren?
I'm going
so
to go.
expensive to put new spells in your spellbook.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
god, it's time for sadness.
It's one of you guys now.
I'm not. Nope.
Oh, sadness? I'll sad me. Do I just need to monologue some sadness?
Yep.
Monologue some
Okay, I'll do
sadness.
it. Tell me when.
Now.
It's going. Do you not? Do you
Oh.
hear it?
We go through morning, through the afternoon, and then to evening. All day working meticulously for what? A few coins, a few copper, something to buy a McDouble at the drive-thru. And in that small moment before you pull out of the McDonald's parking lot, you taste that McDouble and it's delicious. But it's only a McDouble, so it does not last but going down the road for just a small, minuscule amount of time. And that leaves me to wonder, is my life also small and minuscule amount of time? What could I accomplish? Will people want me like a McDouble? or will I just be thrown out like the trash? That's my sad.
You know, it's
Get busy
truly
living or get busy dying.
a depressing time that we live in when the dollar menu at McDonald's doesn't actually contain anything for $1 on it. How
Just
are
like
us little busy worker bees supposed to get by when we can't even swing by our local convenience station at the end of a hard work day and pick up a McDouble and a $1 any size drink for $2.17 with our local taxes?
But it's not $1,
It's not.
and neither am I.
You're not $1.
No,
You're an owlin.
that weighs.
He is a prostitute.
But not for $1.
I don't feel like this is sad.
$5.75 will that work in communism?
But still, we buy that McDouble, and we eat it day after day, until finally we are $1.
A day late and $1 short.
But then inflation has happened, and $1 no longer is worth anything. And I'm
One
back to
day.
being sad.
Why is this so long?
I know. It's still going.
Leo, truly, the day the snack wrap was removed, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in the fruit and yogurt parfait and the Southwest chicken salad.
Southwest chicken salad.
Those were the days. Those were the days, yes.
I'm going to go to the one place that has not been infected by capitalism.
Space!
Not
Wise.
McDonald's. I like to think that was Houdini monologued that, like on Ilvy's shoulder, the sword
As you're
pointed up.
Yeah.
It
What were
was,
we doing?
LV cast escitalopram.
I would like to cast Melvi's meteors on myself.
Excuse me, hang on.
He's dying.
Well, I'm prepared to help this town, I suppose.
Closing up my styrofoam containers, like I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the door.
All right.
Does this door take us wherever we need to go? Last time I went through it and I was just there, but like for a brief moment when I opened it up, there was like nothing.
Yeah, so it's not like you open the door and you're all familiar with how to get to the placeholder pub. It's a really interesting thing because you get to it when you want to get there, but not before you're allowed to get there.
It's
Not
literally a fucking TARDIS.
yeah, it's yes.
Oh, you don't know
and
Doctor Who.
I don't.
you walk through the desert until you can't no more, and then you walk a little bit further, and then only then, when you've passed out and look under the stars, will they find you.
Oh, deep!
So you open the door and you see before you a foresty trail. It's barely carved into the mountainous terrain. Not many people go to F.R.E.P.A.R.E.D. Only the smallest
why.
trade. Only the
name
smallest
sucks
trade
and people
wagons.
dying.
Is there a Champagne region of Framped?
You can see the
Or do we
Eiffel
call ours
Tower.
while they're sparkling?
Yes.
Do they have
That's
like the Barfel Tower? Is this
It's
like
it's the Eiffel Tower.
I couldn't come up with the word, so I just made a noise.
Barfel
Yes.
Tower.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
It's a place of wet farts.
Yeah. Well, only the
Home.
smallest trade wagons may traverse the trail without wearing out or breaking down in a matter of hours. The rugged terrain, the harsh weather, and a rarity of travelers, even during the good seasons, means animals and bandits are rare along these roads that you've learned from reading about it in the Placeholder Pub's Wikipedia computer. Roughly, you know,
Wait,
you're
is there
not.
like a computer? Like we can? Is there like a computer area? Like you go to the Frampton Inn, and like they have like a workstation.
In
The
F.R.E.P.A.R.E.D?
fucking
No,
shitty,
God,
like,
no.
No, but, like, the
2005 Dell
tavern.
in the lobby.
Yeah, the placeholder pub. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a business center. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a gnome in a machine. You like type in questions, and he's like beep boop 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 boop, and it's just like he's like reading
Is it
things from a
Charles
book.
Dickenstab?
It might be Charles Dickens Dab. I don't know. Yeah, he just.
his
God
day
damn
job.
it! This is canon now. There's now a fucking computer in the placeholder pub that's just a gnome that answers questions. The Frampton Inn. It's canon now. Yeah. So you're about a little more than halfway, which is weird because normally when you leave the placeholder
Whoa.
pub, you're exactly halfway there. No, you're pretty much where you need to go. So you're not sure why you're not quite to Framped yet. But what you do know is that you see a rotund man wearing a cloak sitting on a large stone on the side of the road. His face is covered by the cloak, and he appears aware of his surroundings. He's just sort of like sitting there. Let's start with a perception check.
Rolling a new dice.
Yeah, I should
Speaking
go
of
get those.
dice.
Be right back.
Yeah, kind of need those.
Misty Mountain Gaming.
That's
Did-
you
we are
said
an
perception.
Perception, yes.
Is a solid
I got a
10.
14.
Misty Mountain is back on Call of Cthulhu. I saw that the Thousand Faces RPG or TTRPG has been doing Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which is unfortunate because I want to watch it, but I can't because I'm in a Witchlight campaign.
Yeah,
So, but that's cool that they're doing Call of Cthulhu.
you're in a weird
again.
hut.
Yeah. Who? What was the perception checks?
Mine was 10.
14.
14, 10.
What are your eyes see, Potato Man?
Do I?
I do not hear
I
the
do
Tater
not
Man.
hear the Tater Man.
Oh, 18.
18.
Oh, nice.
Do we? Do I notice anything out of the ordinary?
With the perception checks that you've rolled, it just you've noticed everything that I've said to you already. Go ahead and everybody make a survival check, though.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
It's not for your survival; it's how much you know about survival.
Oh.
we said survival.
19.
Have we ever had a survival
14.
check on Playotic?
No.
I
No.
use them frequently.
I played with someone who that was like their default role for everything.
Interesting.
Which is
I heard a
like-
19 and a 14 and 12. Ilvi, you noticed that the man doesn't appear to have any supplies with him, no nearby buggy or wagon, and given the ruralness of the area, it would be a little unusual for somebody to have traveled this road with so little supplies without
This
so
man
much
is
as a horse.
bullshit.
Bold assumption.
But he is bullshit. He is not. He did not bring anything for hiking or travel, and he looks like a bullshit man.
But what if somebody like
I
pushed
throw a
him
rock at him.
off of his cart and now he's sitting here trying to find a way back home?
I
'Cause he had
throw a
been
rock
kidnapped.
at him.
Well, perhaps we should speak to him. I'm just
I
sort of like,
throw a rock
Yeah.
at him.
I think we're gonna talk to him because do you see that pebble? It's already midair.
I have to remember how improvised weapons work.
Oh, I'm not like damaging him.
You're just throwing a rock at him.
Yeah, it's a little rock.
Okay. Roll
Yeah, I
attack.
live by that.
Roll
sorry.
attack.
Yeah. To see if
It's-
you hit him.
Well, that's a 5 plus.
Plus
9.
your dex. Yeah. Okay.
Plus
Uh,
9.
So you throw the rock.
Well,
Given
it was 9.
You're really
you
good
throw
at
the
rocks.
rock and it whizzes past him, just barely missing him. But it does catch his attention. He's like, "Oh, why would you do that?"
Why are you sounding like you're dying?
Ah, Leo with the gift bomb!
Oh fuck.
Oh no! Dicks grow stronger. Not
Man's-
man subs. That's a logic error. I'm sorry, I'm not a programmer. Hang on, I got.
ChatGPT has failed you.
I don't use ChatGPT for this shit. And a fucking hype train. Holy shit. So Nyx is level 3. That means we've got fucking 2 Playotic surges. Where's my surge button? Surge.
I wanna die.
It's gonna fireball this man.
You might need these. Let me write that down.
That's not good.
I remember that being a bad one.
Prib now, don't remember. You would like me to not remember, but don't forget that you are currently cursed by the effects of pareidolia, which means you have to name and ask permission to use any object that you use.
Am I like the only person?
No, that's just your curse.
That's just the thing that
The current.
you got the last time.
Oh, 71.
All right, let me grab my dice.
That's exactly what I want.
Thank you so much for that gift bomb, Leo. Much appreciated. Player 1, which will be Prib now. What do you have in your hands? What does Prib now have?
A
in his
styrofoam
hands?
takeout container from Denny's with like half of 2 pancakes in it.
Oh,
Named Steve.
And I really would
Oh my
like to have
god, you
tried
have
to
to
take a
eat
pancake.
and name your pancakes.
I think food doesn't count. It's when you use an object like a
I mean,
door or like a
what-
chest or a
He
toilet.
has to name his fork and knife.
Yeah,
and...
you've got to name your silverware though.
Called us Des and Troy.
You do.
They destroy.
Your styrofoam container of placeholder pub takeout, you realize actually this whole time has just been a banana.
Oh, well, this is much healthier.
I no longer want to take your dinner.
And on that disappointing bombshell, Ilvi, you gain sight beyond sight. Do you have dark vision?
No, I'm a changeling.
You now have dark vision.
Oh, neat. Hey, there's Dr.
Permanently.
Pepper on my monitor.
Oh shit!
I'm never gonna.
As the rock whistles by the man's face, he goes, "Oh, why would you do that?" And then, what did you ask him? Why is he out of breath or something?
Why are you looking
We
like...
got another sub. Oh, it's just fucking broken now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Did we
good
do
job.
all 5 of the original subs?
So it's per level,
Got it.
but that one sub did just level up next to level 4. Let me see if I can fix this real quick because that gift bomb seemed to have done something bad.
Okay. Way to go.
I'm sorry.
Not you.
John Tateman.
John Tatum and
John Tatum. Let's see.
It's John. Fuck was that?
That's Nick's leveling up to level 2. Sorry, I'm realizing now that I probably should have some things to force level up Nick's. That I did everything but gift bombs this weekend to test things. Oversight on my part.
Yeah, it is.
That's level 3. And one more to get to level 4. Sorry, guys. Commands, command triggered. Test. Hopefully it just fixes itself now.
At least, Holdren, at least it's not the same games going on, right?
Yeah.
Like, if it was 2 D&D games, it'd be very confusing. Might even be more confusing if it was 2
Wow,
Call of
nerds.
Cthulhu games.
Okay, so
Why you
Oh my
suck? God, why you suck?
what is
Yeah,
okay,
why
so
you
we should be
suck?
at hang on, so we got level 4, so that was 6 subs. So that should be, we should be at 7 total, 5, 6, we're at 7 total subs now, correct?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know either, bud. Hang on, give me a second here. Fucking,
Technical difficulties in my Playotic stream?
I know, shocking. Hey, I need to redo my sub anyway, so this will be a good test.
Yeah, Cthulhu is probably my favorite to open.
Are you gonna sub?
No.
I've never played.
Why did it? I
You
subbed.
must let me kill you sometime. I'll
Okay,
drive you
I guess
insane.
it just doesn't care that I subbed
both.
apparently.
Neat.
Helen
Cool.
doesn't matter.
Love that. I swear it's not one thing, it's another.
Is like the old man like muttering this to himself?
Yeah.
We should be level. He looks at us. You're level 2. You should be level 4.
Back in my day.
Well, that's really disappointing that I just subbed and nothing happened. Anyway, what were we doing?
We
There's
were-
an old man.
Yeah, throwing a rock at an old man.
Right, yes, and he got real upset, and here we go.
There you go.
Did it finally
It
trigger?
worked. Yes.
Oh, that was you. You
That was
gifted
me.
a sub.
1 sub until next level.
Okay, beautiful. Hey.
Because I gave. Okay.
There we go. I just had to refresh the page. And Jeb coming in with a gift sub. Now everybody's just doing it. Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. It's fixed. I just had to fucking do the goddamn shit. Wait, no, we need. Fuck.
It's
I've-
8 subs tonight. Wow.
So I need to do a. I need to do more surges, right? Because we did level 2 surge, level 3 surge, so I need level 4 and level 5 surges, right?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I'm going to say yes because you have a good memory.
If it's me,
And I don't.
please don't be another like mental illness that I have to like.
2.
Oh fuck!
2. 2.
2.
At least I ain't got a rock in my foot no more.
Yeah.
That's what actually killed Wolf.
Yeah. He went out like Bob Marley. What? It's true.
You're not
15.
wrong.
Oh, we're getting some low ones tonight.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
Jesus Christ. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh.
We'll start with player 1.
Go ahead.
Apologize in advance to True Potato Wife for me, but until your next
Uh-oh.
short rest, you've lost the ability to control the volume of your voice and must shout whenever you speak.
God fucking.
Only Prib now, though. Out of character, totally fine. Only when Prib now. I love how nervous Potato Man looks, truly. Player 6, that's you, Gup. Or I should say, Houtini.
Player 6?
I'm so far
sorry.
down. We have 1, 2, and 6.
Player 3, that's you, Gup. You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh. Oh. All right.
What, do we have remove curse yet?
So yeah, for those of you who have been keeping track, in
Oh.
the channel point rewards, every time Nyx levels up, Nyx learns more spells. And Nyx has access to things like Bane, Bless, Identify, Knock, Zone of Truth, Aid, Pass Without Trace, Haste, Counterspell, Remove Curse, Prib now, Remove Curse,
Remove curse!
Remove Curse, Death Ward, Polymorph, Minor Illusion, True Strike, and Guidance. So if somebody would be so kind as to remove Prib now from their Pareidolia, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, curse.
All right.
Oh, thank you so much, the Brunch Guild. Thank you
Can I
for.
talk in normal voice? Am I real boy again?
That does
Oh,
remove
boy.
all curses, right? I think that's yes. Removed all curses from you, so you can now speak normally, and you don't have to name and ask permissions from objects to use them.
It just my wife is in the next room and she hasn't tuned into stream yet. So if I just start screaming, she's gonna assume that like we jumped on Helldivers or something, and then like, I'm like,
For Super Earth. Yes.
fucking Terminated piece of shit.
So the man he threw the rock at, he went, "Oh, why'd you do that?"
Are you asking me?
Whoever threw that,
Do you need oxygen?
I'm just out of breath from running.
You see, where she's from, throwing rocks is a form of greeting. Where we're all from, actually. In fact, and I'm just gonna like throw a pebble at his feet. It's good to meet you. My name is
Meet
Prit
you.
now.
But I thought it meant like you were. I thought it was bad to hit somebody with a rock.
Well, we didn't hit him, did we?
No.
Oh, that's fair. These are strange customs. Okay.
It's the pebble of hello.
The great with pebble of hello. That's what I'm writing in my notes.
Yes,
Yes.
that is. what we
Anyway, my name is P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now, and these are my companions. I shall allow them to introduce themselves.
My name is also Prib now.
Sure.
My name is not Prib now.
So that is Titini.
So
And
this
yeah,
is-
Titini. My name is Titini. Houtini.
we have P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now, and not P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now.
That's right.
Yes.
Everybody,
Hello.
please make a medicine check.
What is going on right now?
Finally,
Oh,
something else I'm bad at.
good.
Finally, another bad one. 5.
Dirty
4.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Prib, now you recognize that the man's voice is not that of someone old or out of breath, but that of someone with a grievous throat wound.
He's got
Yeah, just-
throat cancer.
I'd be like, do you need help? Are you? I can tell that you're hurt.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. Do go on.
okay.
Continue.
Okay. Well, I suppose I should have picked a class with healing spells.
I'll give him a health potion.
Do I have one of those?
I have some.
I do.
Oh yeah, none of us have.
I give him Ring of Jinn Summoning.
What?
Gym summoning?
Jinn!
Jin. Oh, I need that.
No, that's mine.
Oh no. I just realized.
Sorry,
something.
I was arranging some screens on my computer screen.
Give him,
What is
thank-
actionably happening? Or are you all still discussing?
So, what do you think is hurt about this man? He said he's out of breath.
I produce
he-
a shovel from my bag and go, we can bury him.
I'm gonna put my feather on the shovel and lower it. It's not. I do that.
Well, he sounds as though he has like something wrong with his throat, like it's been cut.
Got the dick in it.
That I don't think the shop.
He
meant
met
to
the
do that.
mind goblin.
Ah, sir, have you by chance had a bad frog?
Everybody make an insight check.
Oh my god, he's got the frog in his throat! I just dropped the dice.
Insight. All right, that's 14.
14 as well.
15.
15. Prib,
Ooh,
now
15. Fucking
you know through your introductions and like the little back and forth that you have had, the man seems completely uninterested in having a conversation and is appearing to wait for something, though you're not sure what.
fucking dying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have a healing potion. Can I just like offer it to him?
Yeah.
Hold
Okay,
him
I'm-
down and pour it down his neck hole.
Like, I'm just gonna kind of hold it out and be like, I don't understand. Feel as though you might need this, and just sort of pass it to him, or like hold it in front of him and offer it to him. Like, do you,
Yeah. So just to make sure, what was I going to say? So are you all standing around him, or is it just you, Prim, now that has like walked up to him
We
after
are
throwing
crowding
rocks?
this
I will have gone up
disabled
to.
man.
You're crowding the
Yes.
disabled man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you hand out or reach out to hand him the potion, he will begin standing up, and he'll remove the cloak from his head, revealing a large fiendish centipede with its pincers
God.
in the man's right eye.
What
The
the
centipede's
fuck?
The centipede's body wraps around the back of the man's head, down the left
armor.
side of his neck, and into his cloths. His legs are embedded. The centipede's legs are embedded in his flesh, and acid leaks from the centipede's joints.
Yeah,
I
gross.
want to go home now. I don't like this.
Just kidding. This isn't for you. And I shove it back in my
Yeah.
cloak and just immediately
I
start
cast
shuffling back.
firebolt.
Firebolt. I heard bolt this time.
Yes, the cantrip, not the wait. I can still confuse this me. Firebolt. Yes, that one. Just in his face. Not the fear. I go ah.
Before we roll some initiative, let's
Wait, he might
roll,
still be good.
Let's roll that. Let's roll that attack.
Do you think centipedes are good?
Well, we haven't given him a chance to explain himself.
He
He's
just
really
showed his face.
he's sick in the throat and he became a bug. Maybe the man needs help.
Ilvi is the firebolt first and ask questions later.
I
Kind
got the 19.
19 on your hit.
Yeah.
That does hit.
Well, get fucked, weird guy. You're liking better.
Is he still there, just chilling?
How much damage did you say?
7 fire damage.
7 fire damage. Oh, he is absolutely still there.
Is he responsive? Like, hello, can you still? Are you in control in there? Hello? Is this a Men in Black situation?
Oh, he's being piloted. He is a mech.
Like, is there a centipede on the ground that I can squash to see if he
hear-
reacts?
Just before we roll initiative, we hear chittering coming from the rocks just off the path. Please roll initiative.
Centipedes in my vagina. No.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. The only good roll is probably the one I don't. Nah, it's 21.
Good,
I
good.
got the math 20 for a 23.
Nice.
14.
14. You
I
know
ruined it
what?
for everybody.
That's pretty damn good. Ilvi,
Yes.
your turn.
All right. I firebolt this dumb man, and I'm going to yell at him. This is why we can't have nice things. And then I'm going to assume that this centipede is immune or resistant to acid damage, so I'm not casting Caustic Brew. I'm going to cast a shitload of magic missiles at level 3 at this man.
Oh, so you're not doing firebolt first, you're doing magic missile?
Yeah, no, I'm magic missiling this man. And I cantripped him, right?
You cantrip firebolt and then you're magic missiling? Is that
Yeah,
is that-
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I just want to make sure I understood
Yeah.
correctly. Let's do the firebolt first.
Oh, that was 7.
A 7 to hit.
No, to damage.
That was
What's
that was
what's
the
the to
firebolt.
hit?
That was the fire. Oh, okay. Firebolt was 7 damage.
What's the to hit?
Firebolt, it was 19.
That was the
No,
initiative.
that was last turn.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing magic missile this time.
That's what I was asking, and you said you
Oh.
did firebolt and magic missile. I
You
thought maybe you were
confused
doing like
me.
meta magic or something.
Well, I do have meta magic. and I
Okay,
keep
so you're just
forgetting
doing
about it.
magic missile on this turn.
Hold
Got
on,
it.
where's my
I'm
meta
with you
magic?
now. So, are you upcasting it?
Yeah, 3rd level.
3rd level. Fuck. So that's is it 1 bolt for every above level 1? So
Yes.
So that's 3, 4, 5 bolts total.
Yes.
All right. You may, I'll leave it up to you. Jeremy Crawford says that it's 1 damage roll that applies to all bolts. However, I will allow you to roll damage for each bolt individually if you should choose to do so.
Doing that last one.
Okay. Unless you roll a 4, and then you might just be like, actually.
I feel like that's the
Yeah.
most overlooked rule.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this 4. So it's a
Okay.
5.
So 5 damage times. So that's 25 magic missile damage.
Yeah.
That is impressive. Poof, 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 poof. I don't know how to chitter.
That was a good chitter. That was a
Well done.
legit chitter.
Absolutely well done.
I chittered my
What's
pants
his
a little
name
bit.
from Destiny? And he makes cicada kissing noises.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck, I totally forgot. Yeah, on the subtitles it just says insect chittering or something. Beautiful. Anything else you can do on this turn?
No.
All right. Houtini, you see this centipede-ish man standing before you who has taken some pretty significant hits, but is standing there menacingly. And you continue to hear chittering and rustling from the path off into the woods.
Barracks?
Am I right in front of this guy?
Absolutely. You all are just
right.
like half circle in front of him.
I want to, fly up, staying within range, and then like spin and poof some feathers and use my blade song. And I'm gonna begin to sing. What am I gonna sing? I'm gonna sing, "All You Need Is Love," and I'm gonna begin my blade song.
All you need is love. Beautiful.
And maybe a lozenge, and I'm gonna point to his throat, and then I'm gonna stab it with my rapier.
Nice.
Actually, I'm gonna cantrip. I'm gonna use blooming blade, yeah, and then stab him with that.
Gotcha. You both have True Strike now, by the way. 1 redemption of it, if you should choose to use it.
Is that advantage?
It is advantage, and I will allow you to redeem it. Like if you make your attack roll and then you want to retroactively use it, I'll allow that.
I do want to do that.
All right. Trying to help you all out here because you're gonna need it this episode.
It's a 16 to hit.
A 16 to hit. That's with your advantage roll.
Yes.
Let's see here. It does not hit.
Ooh.
Damn.
How do I know?
The throat is rather squishy. I must try this again, and I will stay put. And I'm done.
As a reaction, I can have him re-roll that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
for Chrono, I'm gonna be like, nope, and I'm gonna draw like a circle in the air, and like a clock clock face is gonna pop up in it. I'm gonna snap my fingers, and it's gonna rewind it.
And if we're rewinding, I will let you re-roll your advantage as well.
I like it.
Ooh.
But maybe a lozenge. Point to his throat.
I feel like is this Groundhog Day?
That makes 22 to hit.
22 does
Ooh,
hit.
bitch.
All right. Let's see. It's 8 points of damage,
8 points of damage.
and then if he moves, he will take 5 more points of damage.
Is it like anytime he moves, he takes 5? Or how does that
The
work?
next time he moves.
The
this
next
turn.
time he moves.
This turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Potato
This
Man,
round.
what did you use? What was that spell?
That is a reaction I can take. That is called Chronal Shift. It's a reaction after a creature that you can see within 30 feet makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You can force the creature to re-roll. You can make
Nice.
this decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails. The target must use the result of the second roll.
Nice.
Is that a once per short rest kind of situation or once per long rest?
Twice per day.
Twice per day. Wow.
All right. That's nice. I like it.
That is. Speaking of Prib now, it is your turn. Unless there's anything else Houtini can do on this.
There is not. I am, but
Okay.
I'm going to stay in this area. Try and goad him a little bit into fighting me.
Let's see. No, magic missile seems like a good.
Magic missile's a good choice.
I will allow you the same choice to either roll single dice for the all damage or roll each bolt individually.
I'll give you my answer in the first roll.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be pretty flexible on rules, leaning into your favor this one shot because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
About
I'm
the scroll
sorry.
of wish.
hit missile.
Kaylee coming in with the haste to Ilvi.
Oh, that's a 4. I will be using that.
You
Beautiful.
do that.
So I guess second level is the highest I can cast, so
That would be 4 bolts total.
16.
16 damage. Let me do some math here. Dude, Magic Missile is like... I haven't really
Fucking
used it
clutch.
a whole bunch over my playing career, but I've been playing a sorcerer with it, and it comes in clutch so frequently. We were fighting a monster the other day that had like a ridiculously high AC. It was like I think it was like 21 or 22 AC, and we were just going back and forth between like miss. It's like, you know what? Let's do some magic missiles. Let's see, how much health was that? All right.
So we've done 16, 25, and 8.
You've done about... Actually, I can tell you exactly. Give me a second here, because I have it all written down. You have done...
49.
That's... No, not divided. Subtract. 64 points of damage, roughly.
Oh, wow. And he's still alive.
Or, wait, no, not 64. But you've done about that.
Still alive, too.
56 points of damage. And it's still alive, absolutely.
I would
This-
like to not do this anymore.
Yeah, once I hit it and it's like still standing, I'd be like, oh.
Whew. Is that everything for you, P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now?
Yes.
All right. You will hear, for those of you that have played, not Chrono Trigger. I was about to make a reference, and now I forgot the name of the game. XCOM. The alien activity. You'll hear some chittering and skittering in the woods, getting closer and closer, and you'd know it's just upon you. But this demon spawn centipede possession standing before you will... Oh, wait, hang on. Let me read this real quick. I kept trying to read this, and I kept getting distracted. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we're good there. What should we use? I've got a couple options here. We're gonna go with... Ooh,
I'm in danger.
Let's go with this. He's going to take a 5-foot step forward, triggering Houdini's secondary spell effect, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And how much damage does that do?
It was 5.
It was
And
5.
it booms very loudly, I believe.
So as he takes a step forward, he's officially bloodied. And he will reach out with his barbed legs at Ilvi, since you were the one that initially attacked him.
Yeah.
Does a 19 hit?
Well, I have haste, right?
Do you want to cash it in now?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, no. It wouldn't hit. It would hit either way. That would make my AC 17. No, it hits.
Okay. It hits. Sorry, I'm doing math.
I'm gonna die.
Don't.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do is don't.
How much, what is your HP?
42.
Oh, you're fine. Because you're gonna take, 8 piercing damage.
I was gonna say 41.
Yeah.
No.
Like, oh, you're fine. You've got one left.
Yeah. You're gonna take 8 piercing damage.
I have temporary on. Hold on. Let me turn that off.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 damage.
Ooh, Kaylee coming in with another aid, making everybody gets your maximum HP goes up by 10, and you are healed for that amount. So if you had 42 HP, for example, you now have 52. And that's for the remainder of the episode today.
Nice.
Okay.
Very cool.
So you take 8 piercing
you, Kaylee.
damage, then you
Mhm,
take
thank you.
8 poison damage,
Oh.
and then you are grappled.
Oh God, I'm grappled.
And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Are we about to
Oh.
just hallucinate through like centipede poison?
A con save.
It should be pretty easy.
14.
Also a 14.
18.
18. You all succeed. You smell this stench of decaying coming from this creature, and you steel yourself against it. You can feel some.
It's on top of me.
Yes. Ilvi,
Like
it is
that.
your turn. You must use a athletics or acrobatics check to break the grapple, unless there's something you can do while grappled.
I can cast a firebolt in its face.
Okay.
That'll go well. Not a nat 20.
Fuck yeah! Fucking crit, baby!
That's 20
yeah.
fire damage.
20 fire damage. It's starting to look toasty.
I straight up just put my hand up on it and go poof.
Bad touch.
Bad touch.
Don't touch
Houtini!
me.
He looks pretty rough. Yeah,
Looks very rough.
looks very rough. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 127, he looks about 46.
Looks about 46.
He's looking pretty rough. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Shit. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm just gonna attack him. I'm gonna swing again with my rapier. With booming blade. That's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice. Okay. It's a rapier, so it's D8.
What's up, Monkey Man?
Hey, Monkey Man.
So that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And if he moves, he will take another 3.
Alright.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go.
for my, I do want to do a bonus action. I will cast Sanctuary on Ilvi.
Sanctuary!
They have to, in order to attack Ilvi, they have to make a Wisdom save. Otherwise, they have to choose a new target.
Ooh, nice.
Here's my question. If I were to cast Misty Step, does the centipede go with me?
Let me read the text of Misty Step, because my initial thought is no, it would break free of the grapple. Misty Step, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Let me just refamiliarize, because it may
Just
actually,
wondering.
we may have already fucked up in that, unless I'm thinking of Pathfinder. Let's see. It doesn't say that you can't cast spells. I think technically you could rule it that if you're grappled, you wouldn't be able to use your hands to make somatic gestures. But I feel like that's... Unless your gestures are literally like wild
like you're doing,
gesticulation, like...
Steven's
Misty
drink.
Step is also only a
Ninja hand
verbal
symbols.
spell.
Oh, well, there you go. That even bypasses that sort of...
So I just go,
conundrum.
fuck you, boop.
Yeah. Is that a bonus action or something?
No, I was just wondering.
For
It's on
your
my
next
spell
turn.
list. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Houtini, you did your booming blade, right?
Booming Blade
Hit him
and
for that.
Sanctuary, yep.
Sanctuary.
And
So,
then
and
I'll-
that's
Sanctuary.
he has to make the save, and if he were to attack Ilvi,
Mhm.
and he fails the save, does it just auto target somebody else, or just like?
He has
Or
to
do-
choose a new target. Like he has to go somewhere else to attack somebody else if nobody's around. But
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
yes, yeah. I'll read it out loud. So you ward a creature against attack. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmless spell must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell. So they can't move.
Gotcha.
So they either make a new one or not.
Got it. Cool. Anything else you can do?
That's it for me.
All right. Prip now, what's up?
All right. Well,
What's
I'm
up?
going to cast. I'll cast Magic Missile at a first level.
Alrighty. So that's going to be 4 bolts. Or no, 3 bolts.
With. Yes, a 3.
3. So 3, 6, 9. Do you have any modifiers on that?
Oh,
No modifiers, no.
Really? It's just. Dang. What is the modifier on Magic Missile? Is it the spell? The
There
spell
is no
spell
modifier.
bonus?
What are you talking
It's
about?
plus
Oh,
1.
wait, no, yeah, it's +1. Sorry.
Okay. I was going to say, it should be at least +1, I thought.
Oh yeah, 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, so 9 plus 3, so 12
Oh,
damage.
that means last time it should have been 20 points of damage instead of 16.
Okay, so
Just an additional 4 off.
9, 12 plus, so 16 total damage. In count or taking into account the last one that should have. Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. That works in your favor. He is killable now. You hear cresting over the rocks from the forest onto the paths, and now see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 demon spawn centipedes. Actual centipedes that look demonically spawned as they surround you. 2 of them, they pair up 2 to each of you. Let's see.
Do they look
Lovely.
tasty to an Owlin?
Tasty to an Owlin? Maybe. They are large. Well,
Oh,
they're
okay.
not like actual large, but I mean they're larger than a traditional centipede would be. But they
Are
are
they-
technically
are they-
small. They're small creatures.
Okay, so they're not bigger than Houdini.
Right. Are you
Or-
small?
I am like 1.5 feet. Yes, I
Okay.
am small.
Prib now has been missed by both of the attacks. Houdini has been. Wow, that was a 2, 3, a 6, and a 1. I should have used those on Ilvi because she's grappled. They have advantage on her.
But,
But
they
have to
can't.
they have to make a
because
wisdom
I am
save.
Ah, yes.
Sanctuary!
What is the?
The spell save.
Well, let's see if they would even hit first. Or no, because even if it has to be a successful attack, right?
No, they have to roll before they can make their attack.
Oh, okay. So it's not even.
Yeah,
Okay.
they roll to choose if they can attack that.
Okay. What do we just get? Minor illusion. Creates. Cast minor illusion to create, adding this illusion to the next illusion. What? Okay.
Oh,
So
that
what's
might be
the
like
what's the
illusions.
the save DC?
14.
14.
Put
They
illusions
fail.
in your illusions.
So they don't get the advantage since they're no longer attacking a grappled creature, and I believe an 8 would miss both of Houdini and Prim now, right?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thankfully.
I have an AC of 19.
I do not.
All right, so wow, I'm rolling really low, which is great. I got 3 and a 12 for the
Keep
attack
that up.
rolls on Ilvi, and then a 1 for the save. So they're gonna change this a 12 hit Houdini or Prim now.
Does not.
Does not, no.
Okay. So all of the centipedes have missed their attacks, leaving just the demon spawn centipede Possession, who is going to. Let's see.
Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
They are. Ooh, do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this.
What? What just happened?
I need.
You okay,
I don't
dude?
like that Ash is referring to her no-no square and no one's like, I want to do this. Like,
Don't touch me there. Hey Nolan,
15, 11.
why you gotta
Hang on,
be
I'm
such
doing.
a cunt.
21. 21.
We also can't kill this guy until we
is
figure out
27
why. Why Framped?
plus,
We need to ask him why.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
Oh, good Lord,
I'm
what's
concerned
happening?
for the amount of numbers that Nolan
What
is
is
counting
happening?
up to.
55.
It's officially
So-
more feathers than I have on my body.
The demon spawn centipede possession is going to vomit acid all over Ilvi, dealing 55 acid damage.
Well, I'm dead.
You're unconscious.
No, I'm dead.
No, you're not. You're unconscious.
Okay.
You said you had how much HP? What was your max HP?
42.
Okay, so that takes you to 0 hit points.
Okay.
So you're unconscious.
Was that like a roll to hit type thing?
That was an ability that the demon spawn centipede possession has called Vomit Shower, whereby
Ew.
a grappled
Great.
target receives 10d8 acid damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just straight up receives it. What's up, Lethally Dave?
Oof.
So, what is your max HP, Ilvi? You said 42?
42.
Yeah, so massive, the instant kill rule is if you receive massive damage that takes you to 0 HP, you are instantly killed.
Technically, I have a 1. Well, it says I have 1 because I had temporary HP, so I have 1 HP.
You have, wait, what?
It says I have 1
Oh,
HP.
Yeah, we have
Because of the
temporary-
aid?
Because of the, yeah.
Okay, so you have 1 HP.
Sick.
Sit here talking
Look at
about
that.
you
Sick.
dying.
Hello, Lethally Dave.
Hi,
Welcome.
Lethally Dave.
I'm dumb.
We're lethally dying.
We're lethally dumb.
Ilvi, it's your turn. You've
Am
just
I
been
still
vomited
grappled?
on.
Yeah,
Yes,
the-
and you are still grappled.
I'm misty stepping away from this gentleman.
Okay. Is there anything else you can do on your turn other than the misty step
No,
away?
I'm just going 30 feet back into the tavern.
The door is gone.
Fuck!
Once you go through it, it's a one-way deal.
Let me in!
All right, Houtini.
All right. So how many? There's a bunch of little centipedes.
There are 6 of them.
How many of them can I get into a 15-foot cone?
I would so they're all coming from the forest and they have surrounded you. Or I say surround, they've half circled you. So I would say you can at least get 4 of them.
Okay. I want to.
Combining the previous minor illusion to create a 5'10" centipede to chase after Houtini. It's making hissing and centipede noises.
That doesn't work for minor illusion.
A 5 by 10 foot size centipede just appears statically, just.
Well, I'll fly the opposite direction towards the tiny centipedes then. There's a whole lot of nope with that. And so I want to get all 4 of them that I can and go ahead and I'm going to attack. Actually, I did all that for no reason. I'm going to attack them with my rapier and cast Green Flame Blade instead.
Nice.
I got very few spell slots. I need to think about that.
That's awesome, Lethally Dave. I hope you learned something from our stream, even if it is a little chaotic sometimes. We are not to tip our hand too much, but we've been playing with the idea of doing a newbie-friendly stream to help people like yourself learn how to play D&D so they can enjoy it themselves.
It's a 13 to hit.
A 13 to hit on the small centipedes.
Yes.
A 13 hits them. Yes.
Sweet. So that's plus.
Yeah, minor illusion
9.
is a static image, but it does produce sound.
All right, 9. Let's see, 9 points of damage to the first one.
All right. The first one. What is this? What is this spell?
Green Flame Blade. You brandish the
Flame
weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 foot. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal attacks, and then green fire can leap from the target to a different creature. The second takes fire damage equal to my spellcasting modifier. So if one of the other centipedes would take 4 points of fire damage.
Gotcha. And that's if they die, or just how does it leap?
It's just green flame. So like you wreathe the rapier in green fire, and I poke one, and it throws fire off onto the second. It's like a cleave.
Oh, nice. So if you're doing in a cone.
No, it can only do 2 people.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna cast Burning Hands, but I changed my mind.
Oh, gotcha. So if you do the 2 in front of you, or immediately in front of you, it would definitely leap to the 2 to the left and to the right, and then would it leap to the 2 from there as well?
I attack one with my rapier, and then it leaps to 1. That's it, just 1 attack.
Ah,
so
gotcha.
2 people.
So it would leap to 1 other then.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And how much does the one that it leapt to take?
4.
4.
So 6 and 4.
6 and 4.
Sorry, I was gonna cast a big AoE, but I don't.
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
little
And
levels.
As Monkey Man says, your butt stinger.
Don't
My
forget
butt
about your
stinger.
butt stinger.
Oh my god, I have forgot about my butt stinger. I don't remember what my butt stinger is, but I do.
Sure you're an owl?
I'm an owl.
I'm sorry, what are you?
I'm gonna let Monkey Man refresh me on my butt stinger, because that could mean a whole lot of things for me. So go ahead, and I'm done with my attack roll.
While we wait for Monkey Man to refresh you on what the butt stinger is, would you like to narrate how your green flame blade killed 2 of the centipedes?
Yes, I want to pierce into one, and hey, P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D, dinner, and I want to wave it around, and if it catches on green fire, it'll like fling off of my rapier and hit the other one and catch it on fire.
Alrighty. Or sorry, I should have. Yeah, it killed. So the one you attacked died, and then the green flame jumping killed the other.
Nice.
So. Ta-da-bum.
That's it for me.
That's it for you. P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now. 4 centipedes remaining in addition to the centipede possession.
I know this is bad form. How much HP does this thing have left?
Low. I'm not going to give you an exact number,
All
but
right.
it's low. What were you considering? Would
I'm gonna cast sleep.
sleep? Okay, yeah, I think that would work.
Okay.
Let me see. Sleep and roll 5d8 and then the number. Okay, yeah, a 5d8 could encompass the amount of HP it has.
5, 7, 7. So that's 19. 8, 25. And another 8. That's 33.
33. The demonic centipede possession has 24 HP.
Nice.
So,
Yes.
it falls unconscious until the spell ends, but because it only has 24 HP, it's a ranged effect, which means the next creature that has the lowest hit points and the next creature and the next creature and so on are affected by that spell up to, what was it? You said 30, how much?
33.
You just
33.
NyQuil these fucking centipedes? I'm gonna call you Lunesta.
The demon spawn centipede possession and 2 other centipedes all fall asleep, leaving 2 remaining. Is there anything else that you want or can do on this turn?
What are my bonus actions? That should be something I know off the top of my head, but I don't.
Well, you're a spellcaster, so you don't get anything.
Monkey
It's
Man
true, I
says
don't
from
have
the
the bonus
meteor you
actions.
left the crystal
Yeah.
in there. It would count as a basic dagger.
Yeah, from that big meteor thing where the
Yeah.
things were glitching through.
Yeah, and Ash said you could use it like a stinger, and we all laughed and had a good time.
Yeah, I put it in my butt.
I was really hoping you had like a bonus action, like
Butt,
Butt
stinger.
butt stinger.
mean-
like
One time. Thinking
I can sting. I can fight.
I can butt.
No, I'm done. My turn's over.
All right. The 2 remaining centipedes, one attacks P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now, one attacks Houdini. The one attacking P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now attacks for does an 11 hit?
No.
All right. And does
Boy.
a 13 hit Houdini?
No.
All right. So they both miss. Ilvi, it is your turn. Two awaken,
Woke.
two
Two
woke
woke.
centipedes are present. Two asleep, and the demon spawn's possession are asleep.
Woke
Yeah, cool.
centipedes are
I'm gonna use my meta magic twin spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Firebolt. And I'm gonna get 2 attacks of Firebolt.
All right.
And I'm going to direct them at these 2 centipedes.
So, do you want to use your haste so that you can get an additional action on this turn?
No, I'm already giving
Okay.
myself an additional action.
Okay. You want to use your true strike for one of
Not yet.
those? Okay.
So 23 to hit the first one.
Hits.
I don't know if it's like. Let me read this. I don't know if that-
As long as it's not a first level spell, you can only cast, no matter what the ability is, you can only cast 1 level spelled per turn, but you can cast a
No.
leveled spell and
No.
a cantrip
There's
or
a-
2 cantrips.
Yeah, you can cast a bonus action leveled spell and only a cantrip after that. But like if you
Yes.
have 2 action spells and you have action surge, you can cast Fireball twice.
Yes, sorry. Thank you for
I'm
clarifying.
doing Firebolt twice. It's gonna be 1 point of my sorcery spells that I can do this.
Yeah. But those are both cantrips, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's. I was just like, you couldn't do magic missile and then magic missile, was my point.
Oh yeah, no. That is 2d10 damage. Did I tell you what I rolled? I got.
You got a 23, I heard on the first
yeah.
one.
Okay. Let me roll my damage. 2d10. That is an
I'm
8.
still feeling pretty healthy though.
I feel like shit.
Yeah, we don't have any healers either.
I got a 19 to hit on that one.
A 19 to hit on that one. What was the first damage? 8?
8.
Okay, and then what's your second damage?
That's 10 and that is 10 and 10. That is
20,
20.
20 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so 28 total damage between the two.
Yes.
Might I make a pro tip suggestion
Sure.
that instead of targeting the 2 woke centipedes, that you target the possession?
Sure. If he's gonna die before I hit him, because if he wakes up, then yeah, well, he's going to die. If I
Yeah.
yeah, let's do that.
So you hit him with the first firebolt, and he wakens. And then the second one hits him, and he splatters.
You just hear Ilby from 30 feet away go, "Fuck you!"
Houtini, there are 2 sleeping centipedes and 2 woke centipedes.
One's really talking about rights and stuff. It's
Yeah.
real weird.
I'm really enjoying saying that, even though, let's be clear, I'm like,
Centipedes.
I don't think wokeness is a manufacturer by the extreme right, but, you know, whatever.
We can get into that later.
It used to mean something. Now it doesn't.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna mean that they're the ones that unfortunately get my rapier because they're alive. Anyway, so I'm gonna attack them too, same way.
Okay.
Just poke you. That probably won't hit. That's 11 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, whoa, okay.
They're small little
that's
centipede guys.
Just
Just
true.
little guys.
So again,
Just
that's
little guys.
6 points of piercing to the first one and 4 points of fire to the second one.
Would you believe it that 2 more down?
I'm making kebabs. At this point, I want to stick them down. I just want to push them all the way down my rapier.
All right, you've got 4 dead demon spawn centipedes on your rapier.
Can I take
There
a
are
bite out of
2
one?
sleeping centipedes remaining. Prib, now it is your turn. You still have them under the effects of your sleep spell.
Okay. I'm just gonna go stab one. I'm not
Alright.
gonna waste a spell slot. I'm gonna use my dagger.
Do it to it.
That is a 24 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
And that is 8 damage.
Kills it.
Nice. Is this the first time you've gotten in melee range?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at your tiny dagger.
Did I just pun? Monkey Man's asking if I just pun, but I didn't consciously pun. What did I say? Oh, Prib, now it is your turn. No.
Crib now.
No,
Oh,
Prib, now it's your turn. I did not intentionally.
It's pretty good though. I'm gonna stab it, and as he's laughing at me, I'm gonna be like, "It's +1," and fling the blood off, and like,
well, I'm gonna give you.
and that ends my turn.
GG easy. I spit blood. From
Ilvi, single sleeping centipede remaining. It has not taken the red pill yet. It has not been awoken by it. It is still part of the sheeple.
Okay, Ultra.
God. I cast Ray of Frost.
All right.
26 to hit.
Hits.
Misses totally.
Totally misses. What the
Wide
fuck?
right. Just
Let's see.
12?
Kills it.
Freeze it to death. I would like a rest, please.
yeah. Were we out of combat?
You have killed all of the creatures before you. I am actually very proud of you guys because I modified that very, very slightly. The demon spawn possession centipede thing, you killed it. You fought it and beat it fair and square. Its AC was 18 and its health was 127. The little tiny centipedes, I may have lowered their HP just a smidge, but y'all did it, and I'm very proud of you. Round of applause, everybody.
Hey.
You
Hand a,
see, go ahead.
I want to show
Go.
Cribno my dagger. So I'm gonna like bend over and pull this crystal shard out my butt. Like, I got one. Two.
Oh God, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it back.
He put it in his cloaca.
It's a cloaca dagger.
Yes.
Cloaca.
It is not +1.
Cloaca.
It's +2.
Ooh, +2.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's not actually magical.
It's doo doo.
Does anybody have any spells to help me? I'm Julie Andrews when I'm dying.
I can only inflict wounds, unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm gonna
stupid for
take my
me.
only healing potion and just sort of like pass it over and be like, I believe you need this more than
I
me.
flash dance it on myself.
But if we're taking a short rest, you can use hit die
Yeah.
instead
As
of
you're
a potion.
disseminating health potions and whatnot, you see a door appear before you.
Hello?
Wait, wait. Wait, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yep,
And-
on a trailway and
And we
a door.
find this little dude that needs help with a tracheotomy, and then he turns
We kill him.
into the big cockroach guy from Men in Black.
Yep.
Sugar.
His little cockroach babies come out. We kill them too,
Uh-huh.
and then he dies. Is his body still there?
Yeah.
And the door
Well,
appears.
it got exploded-ish, but
And then there's a door.
Yep.
Okay, there was just a whole lot in between the next to last sentence and the last sentence that I thought I might have missed.
yeah, no, the door appears.
Okay.
I
Here's
gotta
some.
pee.
Here's some. Go pee. The
What kind of door is this?
It's
Well-
mahogany.
Let me read this real quick. The demon spawn centipede possession. I was looking for these, but it was at the very bottom of the stat blocks. I wish I would have seen them sooner. The demon spawn centipede possession is a rotund humanoid with a demon spawn centipede wrapped around and embedded in his or her flesh. The flesh of the human is burned off by varying degrees of acid damage from the centipede. What does a demon spawn centipede look like, you might ask, though? A centipede with demonic features, barbed legs. When active, its joints leak a green acid and it makes a loud chittering noise.
Yeah. Can I like drag him behind a rock so we don't have to look at it?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then I want to look at this door.
Yeah, so the door looks like just a standard door, not unlike the one you may have entered or exited from the placeholder pub.
It looks just like it.
Yep. In other words, it is a sort of out of adventure time skip to get you where you need to go next, rather than spending a day and a half traveling from this point to the next.
I'm gonna fly over the door and start traveling. No, I don't trust random magical doors. No, I'm just...
Leo, you do
dragging
see a
Ilvi
KDA
by the
secret lab
collar.
chair.
Like towards the door.
Yeah.
Go, Tan. Just shove her into the door.
Yes. You
I'll
see,
see.
walking through the door. You see a town on the other side of the door, and a shaky human guard is posted at the edge of town, watching the road. Let me wait for Ilvi to put her ears on.
Pribno, do you just make a habit of going into random magical doors that you find?
Well, that's how we got here in the first place.
But you never know who could be on the other side.
God damn it. Where'd Ash go?
Well,
She was just there.
we don't get paid unless we get through this.
That's fair. For adventure, right?
You don't understand just how broke I am. Do you
I
have
mean-
any idea how much it costs to fix a magical water heater?
Oh.
Take out a small loan from the service. I'm sorry.
I want to ask, have you heard of Whirlpool?
Yes, I lost my mother in one of those. Thank you for that.
What?
Ah,
You
yes,
lost
they're
your mother
terrible.
in the whirlpool?
They're terrible, terrible acts. Not freaks of nature. What are they? Acts of
They are
nature.
freaks of nature. They're
Yeah.
alive and haunted water.
That's terrible. They have nothing to do with water
Water,
heaters or your
yes.
problem. But I just wanted to see if you had any experience with them.
Are you talking about the appliance whirlpool? Or
No.
a whirlpool?
Hey, Whirlpool.
Maelstrom?
Yeah, Maelstrom, where his parents died.
I'm
After-
sorry.
They were leaving the movies. Is that right?
Did you see
Yes.
Batman?
And they got shot by a whirlpool.
Yeah, and then his mother lost her pearls on the ground. It was very dramatic.
Yeah, got sucked into a sinkhole.
Yes.
I was
Did we just
trained-
make Pripno's backstory?
What is
Li-
happening?
Liam
Like,
Neeson trained me to.
I went to pee in the bush. What kind of potion did you give me?
Healing.
What does it do?
It makes you not hurt. I don't
What
know.
dice do
I
I
think it's
roll?
called morphine. Or
What dice do? Is it 1d4?
Depends on the potion.
What kind of potion is it?
I'm
Johnny?
going to recommend
Ice.
holding off on
Oh,
that for a
yeah.
minute, though.
Yes.
Okay, then I do not flash dance pour this on my body.
2d4 plus 2.
I don't know if you've noticed, Ilvi, but you're not in the same place that you were when you went to the
I,
bush.
I thought I was just dying.
Yeah, so they pushed you through the mysterious door that appeared, and you now stand at the edge of a town where a shaky human guard stands posted, watching the road.
I ready a firebolt.
Nah, no.
It might be a centipede man.
But let's check for all of the signs. We've seen one. We know all of the signs.
Do
Check for
we?
a bunch of legs, a
Centipedes.
nasty voice, and a bubbly torso.
Sir, are you a centipede? Yes
How
or no?
many
You have
legs
to
do you
tell me.
have?
You have to tell me.
I just want to
Legally.
go up to this guy and start like pulling his his coat apart, making sure he doesn't have extra legs.
Let
a
me
tail?
see if I can find a voice here. Oh my goodness! I can't believe anybody from outside of town has made it here. Did our word get through?
Yes. Do you have place to nap?
Yes, please. Please. You obviously, if you've made it this far, you must be worthy fighters. Please, I beg of you, please seek the town magistrate. Perhaps you can help us.
Clearly, we must be one with the centipedes, and this town is full of centipedes. Everybody grow like centilegs.
I'm gonna
On the 10th
ask.
count.
I'm gonna ask him a question to see if you're a centipede.
Yeah.
I need you to hold up as many fingers as I am, and I want to frill my feathers out and hold up a whole
shit.
bunch.
Oh,
Whole bunch of feathers.
I only have 10.
Ah,
Well,
he's not a centipede.
Nine after the war.
He's
Do you
not
have
a centipede.
100 feet or 2 feet?
It's just the 2 last I checked.
Are you an arthropod?
I'm not familiar with that word.
Are
Do
you an
you-
invertebrate?
What does that mean?
Do
rub
you
it-
I have a lovely wife.
Could rub your face. Are you chitinous?
Are you part of the class Kylopoda?
I don't know the words that you're speaking. I'm
Do
sorry.
you have a pincher on your butt cheeks?
My doctor
Do
says
you
that was a
burrow
growth
and
that
live in
would.
soil? Or leaf litter or under bark of trees or beneath stones? I
Everyone,
have not pulled
stop,
up facts about centipedes.
Stop harassing him.
I do like camping, but please.
Do you have compound eyes?
God, I don't know what this means. Please, I assure you, everything inside. The magistrate will have everything you need. They will likely provide it with you. Please.
Can we
Do you
offer
live
you a
under a-
nice meal of silverfish?
You out-of-towners are strange, but nonetheless, we cannot turn down help.
You didn't say no. It concerns me that
still-
you didn't say no.
I don't know what
didn't
I'm
you say
being
no?
asked. I'm sorry. You're speaking
Are you
strange
a
words.
stone
Mafar.
centipede or house centipede?
I don't know what these words mean.
Do you live under a rock?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
molt?
I'd like
Do
to
you
think
have
that my
venom?
house is above average.
Is it above ground?
Do you eat frogs or small birds?
I'm not getting a real answer here.
Do you eat
you have venom?
cockroaches, spiders,
He's just
silverfish?
snapping to each person, shouting and aim questions at him, trying to remember what they asked so he can answer it.
I think he might be a human, but who knows?
How fast is he? Does he do you like dark and moist environments?
Please follow me, and then he
Okay.
gets down on all 100s and skitters into town.
Oh, no! I'm lighting the town on fire and leaving.
April Fools! Monkey Man casts identify on this man for centipede properties. He does not have centipede properties.
Thanks for saving my spell slot. So I'm sitting here looking at this. Identify spell.
Fuck.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll follow him though, but I'm gonna be on keen lookout for any centipedes or humanoid-like subjects walking on the ground on 100 legs.
I would love to accompany you into town, but I must remain at my post here. But please go in and seek out the magistrate.
You said follow you.
Did I? I'm sorry, I misspoke. You deeply confused me with your line of questioning.
Oh,
Do you
fuck.
like woodlouse?
I've never had it. Is it a delicacy?
They're like, I don't know how to explain them. They're like little crustaceans on land.
I mean, I do like crab.
That's it. He's a centipede. I'm gonna
Yeah,
ready
he's a
I'm gonna
centipede.
firebolt him.
Kill that man! That's Sintaman!
A centiman, kind of picturing like a normal person with like a long
like
body and
100
100 legs,
Fucking arms and legs.
and they're mismatched everywhere. Oh god, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna
Kill him.
go
It's like, oh,
inside
thank
this
God.
fucking town now.
Me too. Fuck's sake. We crab dance inside. What is the centipede's natural enemy?
Fucking
That's an owl.
honey
Is it
badger? I don't
ox?
know.
Owls eat rats. I don't know if they eat bugs. I'm sure they do.
So you walk into town, and you do recognize, just sort of like it's been kind of a chaotic journey here, but you do recognize that the town is unsettlingly quiet, and it becomes quickly evident that the townsfolk, the few that you do see, are extremely scared. And even though you are outsiders, nobody seems to be viewing you with suspicion. If anything, they might seem to pity you.
Oh, so there's only a few though.
The
And
ones
they
that you see,
I
yeah.
have an idea on how to get rid of these centipedes.
The next non-important person they see turns into a centipede. Okay, let me.
Did you just polymorph someone into a centipede? Jesus Christ.
I want to sneak up behind somebody if I can.
What's up, Mick? You want to sneak up behind somebody so
Just
that like
a
you
random
can observe
passerby.
them.
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
can-
talk to him, but I'm gonna get right up in their ear and yell, "Whoo!"
Oh God. And then they'll just like genuinely terrified.
I don't think that the man is a centipede.
Where are all the
And
people?
they just fall to the ground and they're cowering. Cowering before your 1 foot tall stature.
That person is on the ground. I went to lay down behind them and spoon them.
Well, who is everybody gone?
Gonna
Sorry, what was that? I was
pull my hood
canceling
up
out
and just
Monkey Man's
keep walking.
polymorph.
I'm gonna ask the terrified person on the floor now being spooned. Who is everybody gone?
Who is everybody gone?
Yes.
He means where he is out.
Oh.
He makes jokes.
Oh. That's awfully funny of you.
Do you like my soft hands?
Are you touching them?
I'm spooning him.
Oh, you're spooning. Well, I must have missed that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, just.
What's wrong with your town?
What do you? I'm sorry. You just like you come up and you scare me like that, and now you're spooning. Can I get up?
Yes.
Get up and dust themselves off, and what is wrong with you all?
We had to spoon
don't
to
know
make sure
them.
you weren't a centipede.
It's the test.
Of course.
The synth test.
I don't know that.
Is that what
If
is-
you hug back with 100 arms, then we know that you
yeah,
are
if
in
you
fact a
grapple
centipede.
me and vomit this acid on me, then I know that you
Maybe
are a
this is
fucking
not a good way to
centipede.
test
No,
it.
it's not. I nearly died.
No, I will not acknowledge Roman Reigns. He is not the tribal. Oh, he might be the tribal chief, but he's not. He's not worthy of acknowledging. Fuck
Roman Reigns.
Before you go, will you acknowledge John's pretty curls? John,
Right, you said
pretty
messy
curls.
brown hair and stuff, and I'm over here like, it's fucking impeccable.
John's got beautiful wavy hair.
What were we talking? Oh yeah, you were interrogating with your centipede tactics. Please, just leave me and my family out of this. Go see the magistrate. I'm sure they'll be happy to help you.
Where's the magistrate?
That
It's in
sounds
the building that just says magistrate.
What is a magistrate? It sounds an awful lot like millipede.
But millipedes are good.
Mm.
Do you want me to pull out my millipede facts?
No, I didn't know where you're going with that, but no is the answer to both.
You don't want to see my millipede. We get to spend a whole weekend together.
Again.
Again.
We still have 3 more pages to get through.
It's
So
been lovely talking to you. Goodbye. And just keep walking.
You live in this town now.
let's just leave him on the floor and walk off.
We go to the magistrate.
Yes.
But can we find the magistrate?
It's
Yeah, it's in a
literally
building labeled
building that
magistrate.
says magistrate. I point right at it. This
Oh,
could
I guess I
stop
do know
you
how to
if you
read.
could read.
Yeah, I guess I could. I have very, very far sight, so I can't see things up very close.
Do you need glasses, little owl?
Maybe. So we get up to the door. Before we go in, I want to ask everybody, what is our plan? What
We're
are we
going
doing
to go in
here?
there and we're going to scream about the centipedes.
What
So-
did the piece of paper that brought us here say?
Said something about them. It basically just gave you a kind of brief backstory. People are being abducted, and they need help. Any attempts at leaving the town seem unsuccessful.
Just gonna be
Probably
like,
from
there
the
we go.
centipedes.
Well, if people are getting abducted, we need to stay together.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure that we didn't just murder the thing that did the abducting.
Also true. Yeah, let's go in and collect our reward. I'm going to kick the door open. Bitches, we did it.
We killed the centipede man!
Oh, hello. Not familiar with a centipede man. Did we have a job posting for such a thing?
You had a job posting for people disappearing and stuff.
Ah, yes.
This one. Just gonna reach in my robes and.
So you're smart. You brought it.
Ah, I see it. It actually made it. I honestly didn't expect it to make it out.
And the creature's dead, even. That's been doing it.
Yes, we
Yeah.
killed it.
You say I don't. I'm not familiar with the centipede creature that you're speaking of, but
Feels as though it's something you should be aware of.
Yeah, he's outside your place, snatching
His
up your
corpse
people.
is out. Yeah, he's like crawling through your windows and snatching people up.
Yeah. Who'd your kids? Who'd your wife?
Interesting. I'll be honest. The abductions have been so brazen that and the abductors so monstrous that. Your description doesn't sound quite right, but at the same time,
What
you know,
is
I-
your description?
Wait. Are you saying
on.
a 7-foot tall man with 100 arms that turns into a centipede and spits acid is not monstrous enough for you?
compared to the things that we've been seeing here, I'm afraid that if I may be punctual about it or prudent with you, barely scratches the surface.
What
Well-
the fuck?
Let's find that door back home.
What do the kidnappers look like? Let's start there.
That's a great question because on 3 pages of this so far, they keep talking about the brazen abductees, but makes no mention of who or what they are. You would
see.
think that if they simply walked into the middle of town, killed everybody, and took somebody, there would be witnesses, but I have not read such a thing so far.
But the guard we
Interesting.
talked to out front said he looked like a big man with 100 arms. And we've already killed him.
Did he say that, or did we just shout centipede facts at him? And
Now that I'm looking back on it, he did not have the correct number of phalanges.
He had 9. He
He
said
was
he lost
90.
one in the war.
96 short.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I do believe that if you've made it here, you're our best hope yet at solving these happenings.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you. I can give you 2 dungeoneering packs and 2 potions. Hopefully that helps with some of your.
What
some-
about the place to take a nap?
Yes. Go. I'll tell you what. Go speak with our local scholar. Her name is Gumdrop. She will fill you in on things and offer you some board so you can rest for the night and go ahead and start off early tomorrow morning.
I have another question.
Yes.
Do you have legs?
I do believe I have the 2.
It was nice talking to you. Bye.
But would it be better if your life had
And
98
drag
more?
both of them by the collar. Like, out.
Imagine all the walking you could do with
Yeah, you could go so fast.
You have
We're
the
going to
contents
go
of
see
2.
gerrymandered polycule. We're out of here. Like we're going to.
You may add collectively either a single Dungeoneer's kit to your collection or the contents of them split up however you see fit, and you have 2 potions of greater healing amongst yourselves.
I'm just gonna take that nap.
You're gonna
I
take
have
it
my
now
regular
or
healing
take it
potion.
now?
No, when we go, fine. When we get
Oh, okay.
lodging.
Yes.
It's thundering.
I would like to go outside and yell for Gertrude.
Was that her name?
Conveniently, yeah, Gertrude Polymore.
Okay.
Conveniently, there's a building right across the street that says something, library, Gertrude, scholar.
Scholar neon lights. Like
Yeah. This is the NPC you need.
ding, ding, ding.
I'm sure it says it somewhere in here, but this is actually the one of the most text dense one shots we've done so far. So I'm really having a hard time finding information. Yes. So you walk in, and she is completely distracted, studying some scrolls in her rather modest library. She appears, though, to have gone several weeks without bathing.
Weeks?
Yeah, you can tell by the stench and the appearance.
Well, I think owls are carrion feeders, right? So I don't think that smell's going to bother me.
Pull my cloak up and be like, "Hello, Nice to see you.
Why do you smell like shit?
Honestly, it's a fair question.
Yeah.
Including monster stat blocks, appendices, and all that. Monkey Man. It's a 8-page adventure.
Oh, super
What voice should we use for Gertrude?
Cat is so mad.
I know.
She's
Is that
She's a
Hendrix?
half-elf named Gertrude
love him.
Polymore. Let's go. What accent that I can't do should a half-elf named
Pauladine.
Pauladine? What does Pauladine sound like?
Racist. Talk about butter.
Or southern accent, which is
You'd think I'd be able to
Do
do
an
a southern
Australian.
accent.
Wait, you cunt. What do you want?
you're really
Razor
good at
blades
Jamaican
can't-
accents.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Arnar. Welcome, adventurers. I tell you, it's nice to see you in these parts of towns. We sent out for some help ages ago, and nobody's ever returned our call. But, I'm so glad to see you. I have so much to fill you up on. These scrolls here that I'm reading through, they're about this prophet that predicted the birth of the new archdemon and world and hunger for the lost.
Do you have a place in which I can go to sleep so that you can tell me this when I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and not bleeding?
You have a bushy
yes,
tail?
Yes, I suppose this can wait until the morning.
Thank you.
Are these magical scrolls?
They
they
are like history scrolls.
Oh,
Hello, the
okay.
existential nerd.
What's up, existential
Sup?
nerd? And thank you for our happy affiliate birthday. We're 4 years old, I believe.
Or something.
Yes.
Well, I too would like to roost.
You do have that level of exhaustion.
I do. I am pooped. So I would take a room. Does she have an inn, or it's just like her house, and we're gonna go crash
It's like
in her bed?
it's
Are we
a
gonna
house
sleep at her stinky
library
house?
situation. Yeah, it's like staying over at a friend's house that you've never been to before. So you're like,
Can
you
I
know.
say?
Oh, so I'm gonna sleep on the
Ma'am.
couch with like no blanket and my
Yeah.
backpack for a pillow.
Yep.
It's grad school all over again.
But why are you so smelly?
Well, I can explain in the wait. Australian.
Oh, we said in the morning.
Oh no! Well, I can explain in the morning. I can explain in the morning, cunt. So, why don't you get you a pipe rig bushy kangaroo of a nap, and I'll fill you in on the morrow.
I don't know how to talk Australia. I just know that gut and bushy kangaroo. That's what you got.
I haven't been to
love it,
Outback in a few years, so.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Oh, Gertrude, there is a lot going on coming out of here. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
I love that we're building our own. We're eschewing the tropes of Tolkien-esque fantasy, and just dwarves are Jamaican, half elves are Australian. Like,
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's more joy.
Well, you can tell. You can tell me later why you're stinky. Until then, can you do something about it?
I'm afraid I cannot.
You see where we
That's-
are from, you take back.
Look, do you want to know about it now or not?
Look,
I
I'm
want to
just.
take a nap.
I would like to know why.
That's
Perhaps, is it relevant to
stick to an accent.
people disappearing in this town?
Cleo.
Is it somehow connected?
Oh yeah, I figured it out weeks ago.
Wait, you figured it out.
Wait, what?
Why ain't you done something about
What
it?
the fuck?
I'm not a capable adventurer.
You could kill anybody with the way you smell right now.
Yeah.
That.
Just throw you at it. But is there anybody here that is capable?
Looks like you three cunts.
Oh my
shit.
god. Jesus.
I just tell your story.
I start getting ready for bed.
Okay,
Humor
as you're
me.
getting ready for, as all of you are getting ready for bed.
Can
Where
we
was it?
like? Can we all put on our pajamas and like
Yeah.
in her bed and just like dogpile?
Yeah, like it can be a simultaneous action. As you're getting ready for bed, she's just kind of like following you around, like unloading all this information on you. And you see the
Trauma
fucking
dumping.
Arnar. You see that the I can't stick to an accent.
No, not.
There's this prophet that predicts the birth of a new archdemon named Ryle the Unclean, and he hungers for the Watched. I figured it out weeks ago, and I've since avoided bathing to keep from getting abducted. Now, eventually, Ryle must be defeated, and though you may be formidable, the powerful stench and frightening visage of Ryle and his followers must make them nearly impossible to combat, even for the most steadfast of warriors. Though I do believe I can help you destroying Ryle, because I've developed a powerful hallucinogenic elixir that will make it possible to fight Ryle and his minions without enduring the reality that surrounds them. I advise you to rest first, though. Then you can use the elixir before leaving town.
Can I see the elixir?
Is
She'll
the
just point
elixir
to like
here with us?
Yeah,
Is it
she'll-
poop?
it's in like a carafe on the nightstand or something.
This is peyote. You're just giving us peyote.
Well, whatever works.
I don't. Yeah, good night.
Then we're going to take nap.
You all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Thank God.
And don't remember. I always say that. Don't forget you do have the benefits of aid for the rest of this episode. So
Hey,
you have
Nolan.
plus 10 maximum HP.
I'm gonna.
Hey, Nolan.
Hey, what?
I finished this print, but I have a problem.
Yeah, you can't get the thing out of it. That's what pliers are for.
I am gonna go ahead and cast Find Familiar while we sleep
Okay.
and conjure up an owl.
Before we go to sleep, I'm gonna cast alarm.
Okay.
Nice.
What is the alarm for?
People be being abducted.
People be
People
stealing.
People. Why?
They climb in your windows.
Taking your kids.
Oh, all right.
That's fine. We sleep.
I'm also gonna pull my feathers back and make a new rune in my chest. It hurts so much.
Why are you like this?
Just like as I'm trying to go to sleep, I just hear the behind me. "Ah!" With the whir of a tattoo needle. Like
I'm using my feather and I'm just sticking it in.
softly stabbing. it
Yeah.
down.
I am trying to sleep, but one of you are masturbating.
I'm not. It's called flapping, and it's something that birds do.
Are we done? Are we
I would
done?
like to go
I'm
home.
done with this. I think I
Are
was
we
done
done
a while
flapper
back.
baiting?
Yeah.
My wife is unhappy.
She's
with
unhappy.
my
Oh.
effects.
There,
Stop!
I did it too.
Quit. Advance the
Well,
plot.
sounds like there's
Do
like
you
3
have a
people doing it.
Teenage son. Is he?
His name is Kyle. He drinks Monster Energy drinks and punches holes in drywall.
You think I should finish this adventure on a muscle relaxer?
You want one?
I can
Oh,
take
yeah.
it with this
Sure.
adult apple juice too.
That's not good.
Don't.
Why did? Hang on.
Why did you agree to this one shot? I'm wondering that too. Why did I pick it?
Because it's
Well,
fun.
Yeah,
I've
just trying
ran
to
this.
I'm having one of those moments where like it's like here's the next bit. It's like whoa, how did we get this information?
It's thundering, and we may lose power.
Encore's been upgrading some of the lines around here. I feel pretty confident that we're gonna be okay.
so when we wake up, I'll wake up Stinky Lady too, and ask her to divulge.
Throwing water on her.
All right, we're gonna do a bit of reading here
Oh,
to kind of skip through because we got to make up for some time here.
look, Nolan, it's a lightsaber.
Did anybody have any questions before setting out the next morning?
The potion.
The potion, yes.
Yes.
Parody.
Like about like how it works or what?
What'd it do?
With the
That's the one. Elixir.
with the elixir active on the players, the existential nerd casts identify on the potion.
What'd that potion do?
Here's exactly what the potion does. With the elixir active, I will be reading descriptions as they are written in this adventure. Each section, however, has a what's really happening section with a few details on what is actually going on in case anybody chooses to peek. If you attempt to adventure without taking the elixir, you will quickly find that the odor alone from the minions in the mountain overpowers you and makes taking actions extremely difficult, if not impossible. As an action, you may attempt a DC 15 wisdom saving throw, and if you're successful, you can see through the hallucinations of the elixir for 1 round, but you must make a constitution saving throw against a DC of 10 plus the current chapter number. So if we're in chapter 3, it'll be 13, chapter 5, it'll be chapter 15, etc. If you fail the results of the peak, you will be stunned for a round and poisoned for a D4 rounds, with damage being dealt to you while you can see through the hallucination. So basically, it will allow you to progress through the adventure unimpeded. However, if you want to see what's really happening, there are mechanics to do so. Monkey Man is casting Guidance on Houdini. So let me go ahead and get some of these
Monkey
buffs
Man
going
is
because we're going to need those.
Stacking us, damn.
Let's see. We got Guidance on Houdini. We've got Bless on the party. That should have already applied. Yes, it looks like it does, but let me get this. Yep. We got Bless for everybody. Then we've got Haste on P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now. Who's player 1?
Speedy
And
time boy.
then Death Ward on Houdini. So Houdini, you have Death Ward. Are you familiar
See
with that spell?
I am, yeah.
Perfect. For those
Sick.
unfamiliar, Death Ward essentially, the first time he would drop to 0 hit points, he drops to 1 instead, is the basic TLDR of that. Monkey Man's casting True Strike on P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now, so he is just hooking you all up.
2 Prips? It's True Strikes?
You got 2 True Strikes.
Gee, Billy. How come your mom
gee.
lets you have 2 True Strikes?
Gertrude is going to tell you that you must head to Gumdrop Mountain, which is where
I will
you
spend the rest of my life.
Yes.
No.
The summit of Gumdrop Mountain is only a 3-hour walk from Frampton. The road winds tightly through some narrow, cookie-crumbled terrain, which is prime territory for an ambush. If you take care not to get caught in an ambush, which I imagine you would, the characters will take about 4 hours to get to the summit. And yes, let's see here. Let's roll a stealth.
Okay.
Collectively. As a group, we will roll a stealth. So everybody roll a stealth check.
Get advantage on those, I think. No, I'm just proficient. Okay. 16 for Houdini.
16.
I got 14.
14, that's 30.
9.
I'm going to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
39. In my head, I said the DC was going to be 35. So you manage to avoid.
More centipedes in our vaginas.
Oh.
Yes.
Some
You
of us
managed
don't
to
have vaginas, they have
see-
cloacas.
Sorry, centipedes in our cloacas.
You manage to see but avoid attracting the attention of a large humanoid made of frozen yogurt, wielding a giant lollipop as a weapon. This would be the Pretzel Lobster Lord and one giant pretzel lobster. The Lord is hiding behind a large cookie, granting
sorry.
him total coverment, total cover. And you saw the pretzel lobsters kind of burrow under the ground just before
they made
cresting
of
the hill.
pretzels?
Or are they like lobsters that are brown with little salt crystals on them?
Yeah,
Or
that
the
sounds
actual-
delicious.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Are they made of pretzel or are they lobsters that look like pretzels? I guess there's only one way to
We're-
find
we're
out. We
just-
got to eat
we're
one.
Do they look like the
balls, so, like,
pretzels
this is
I
just
made
what
us one day?
Yes.
So, have we drank the potion?
You have drank the potion.
Okay, so we drank
That
the
is why
potion.
you're seeing these.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So like
Yes.
we just don't have like whites of our eyes right now. We're just like our pupils are like boom. Like,
We're just on a
we're
trip,
on
man.
Candy Mountain.
Could you imagine how big my pupils are?
Yeah, you can see everything. The past, the future,
Look
the
how
multiverse.
calm she is. I know.
P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D, no, there are 3 of you.
What?
One is young, one is you, and one is old.
I can give myself so many hugs.
I thought you were going to say blowjobs.
No.
Give me one of them hot dogs.
What?
Hey, what?
You got that dog in him.
I'm gonna take a hot dog from P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D.
Why did you get that?
I don't know, but look at it.
I'm gonna try and take one from you. I'm gonna reach and just pull out a hot dog like off of you.
Oh, now we've got 2 hot dogs.
How did we do that?
Now we
Oh,
have 3 hot dogs.
3 hot
What?
dogs. That's triangle hot dogs.
Hey.
Alright. Why doesn't it taste?
Just eating dirt.
Taste it.
We're still in this lady's house, just drinking the potion. She's the lobster. No,
Have you ever been so aware of your hands?
I don't have
It's
hands.
like-
You do now.
What do I have? Actually, what do I have? Oh no. Do Allens have phalanges?
Alice?
It's the first thing that pops up. Do Allens have cloacas? That's not what I asked, but also I need to know. I have hands. Okay. Cool. They're just fat.
They're
That's
just
nice.
covered in feathering.
Yeah. So we're tripping and we see this lobster man.
And pretzel lobsters burrowing into the ground, and a giant cookie.
How can I discern if any of this is edible?
Give me one moment. I'm doing something stupid.
Oh, cool. Then we can keep being stupid. That'll work.
I'm gonna be like, you're going to taste delicious with butter, and I'm just
Me?
I'm gonna cast chromatic orb.
On me?
No! we saved ourselves. We're fine.
This music.
Don't cook me. It's like a Cornish. What do
He
you
is
call it?
not
The
the
game pin.
turducken.
You're not allowed to eat us.
I was casting it on the lobsters.
They're
Oh.
underground.
No.
So I heard talk about 3 hot dogs, and I've lost track of it since then. What is happening?
We
ate 'em.
manifested 3 hot dogs.
Okay.
We ate them, but they don't taste.
They don't taste.
Okay.
Or there's no substance to them.
All right.
We
Me
see
and
a
John
lobster.
are aware of our hands, and
Okay.
Houdini just learned that he has hands.
Yeah, this is a
And
new
a cloaca.
revelation.
And a
cloaca.
cloaca.
Yeah.
All right.
I look at it. I do everything from here.
It's amazing that you've managed to avoid the attention of the
It's-
pretzel lobsters.
Honestly, just a genetic abnormality. I can do everything from one. It's awesome.
They're like looking at us like, do we kill them or?
Like, are they okay?
Should I throw my butt dagger at them?
That's entirely up to you if you all
That's what
actually want to attack
I don't
them.
want to fight these people because we've already succeeded on stealth, and their rock lobsters are in the ground.
I do feel like I could. I'm so quiet right now.
The shadows have just completely enveloped you, but like there's no like clouds going in front of the sun situation. You're just like veiled in shallows all of a sudden. Shadows.
What did you say?
I want to fly up and use my wings to block the sun to make the shadow.
Night, true potato wife.
Goodbye, Gary.
Then let's sneak past the lobster pretzel people. We'll put a pin in it. When we come back, they'll go great with our hot dogs.
Yeah.
You are, to make it clear, you are welcome to fight them. I am trying to just help you skip
I don't
along
want to
because it's
fight
9
them.
o'clock.
No, if we have not alerted them, I don't want to die, no matter how high I am.
Yeah.
The Trippin' Balls party moves on from the rocky road to the
Trippin'
brittle
Balls.
summit. The feces-caked barbarian wielding a mace of compressed human skulls commands his feral wolf demons made entirely of twisted masses of bone to go prowling down
Did you say
into the valley.
feces? Did you say poop?
Yeah.
A feces man?
Excuse me, that man is made of doo-doo?
I am feces
Feces-caked
man.
barbarian.
The poo-poo caked barbarian. That is less fun than gingerbread man, or whatever the fuck.
He wouldn't be my first pick, but he would be number 2.
This character sounds awfully shitty.
Okay, we have walked past Poo-Poo Man.
Everybody's getting inspiration for that one.
Suddenly inspired.
Oh shit, I just realized. I always forget to switch out of studio mode. God damn it.
So we
Okay.
can avoid Poo Poo Man. Yeah.
Yes,
Alright.
and Bone Dog.
Oddly enough, he smells better than
Yes.
Gar-
Gertrude
Lady.
Ladia. Yes.
Gertrude Polymorph.
Yes.
The trail empties into a small basin from which ascending the peanut brittle mountainside may begin. The entrance to Carmel Caverns cannot be seen from below, but it sits back from a small plateau section about 300 feet up the side of the mountain. Everybody make me a survival check.
You said peanut brittle way?
I am so allergic to peanuts.
So is Nolan.
I'm not really. Oh, I rolled a 1. I am allergic to peanuts.
What did you want us to roll?
Survival. I'm going to have you roll a
Um,
couple of things, but we're going to start with survival.
18.
Dirty 20.
3.
All right. Everybody but Houdini notices that most of the tracks around here lead to or from a single spot up on the summit. You can kind of tell they all sort of like go towards that point. I need everybody to make an
Friends.
insight check now.
What the fuck is inside?
That's like what you would use to tell somebody's like lying or what their bonds and
17.
characteristics are that we never
19.
use.
Another 3.
Everybody but Houdini.
I rolled another 1.
God.
You know that it's unlikely that climbing up and down the mountainside through sheer skill is the primary way to travel from the caverns.
We mountain climb?
From the caverns to Fram. Yeah, so you wouldn't just simply climb through sheer skill. Finally, investigation.
Would I fly though?
Nat 20.
It's still single digits, but
Dirty 20.
you said which one?
Investigation.
Oh, I'm good at that though. That's 12.
12.
25.
Everybody but Houdini.
I'm breaking out. My feet hate peanuts.
You start swelling your
I
beak
forget-
swells for some fucking reason.
I forget that I can fly.
He's just like tripping, just like lying on his back, like staring at the sun.
Why can't I walk? Oh yeah.
Finally, Ilvi and Pribnow, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. And if you have any special abilities or features that allow you to perceive magic or see through an illusion, you may use that ability.
Oh, that would. If I know I'm hallucinating, I would 100% cast ritual cast detect magic.
What check?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
We got a Bane existential nerd. I'm going to write that down. There's currently no enemies for that to affect, but the next time we see some enemies, they will potentially be affected by Bane. Where's my
18.
glass so I can talk like
You
you there?
Don't talk into the candle.
You think the candle is your ally? You merely
Nolan, I got an 18. Nolan, I got an 18.
You merely adopted the sense. I was born by it, molded by it. I didn't smell a fragrance until I was already a man.
You didn't touch a woman until you were already a man.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
Hey, what that wick do?
18 and a what?
16.
16. Prib now in Ilvi, you notice that there is a magically hidden but narrow stepped path leading up the mountainside that was obscured by an illusion. You recognize that ascending it will not require any sort of check for those that can see through it. Those that failed to see through it, though, will need to be making a climb check.
That would be me, but can I just fly?
I just put him on
Since
my
you
back.
can just fly, I will say, yeah. If they're just walking up it, you can just be like, "Wow, you're so good at this!" while you're like
Y'all are-
flying.
Y'all are walking through air. It's that fucking
I'm
hot
walking
dog,
on
man.
Sunshine. Whoa!
Look
But
at how
just like-
small Poo Poo Man is from down here.
Yeah. I'm just
In
like
the real
skipping.
world, the mountainside is quite treacherous and poses a definite danger even to accomplished climbers. The smell from the mountain is now so consuming to any around that it instantly causes extreme nausea.
Upset stomach, diarrhea.
Diarrhea. You reach the peanut brittle alcove leading to the Carmel Caverns, which appears as a giant cornucopia filled with massive desserts, including bonbons, macaroons, truffles, marshmallows, and chocolate-dipped fruits. Each is about the size of a carriage. The cornucopia rests on the mountainside with roughly 6-foot diameter plateau in front of it.
I mean,
So there's a
Gup's
big
got a
plateau
puppy.
with a cornucopia of dessert sitting
Gup's
on
got a
it.
puppy.
I do. Got a wings. We're talking about hot dogs.
You got a hot dog.
A hot dog. Is this mountain for my own above table? Is it an actual mountain and we're just hallucinating, Candy?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, so we can do one of two. So I've been reading the what's really happening after you've passed the obstacle. If you want to know what's really happening before, you can do one of those peak checks if you really want to.
No, I like the hallucinations.
Okay.
Me too.
Houtini's enjoying this. He's never been not sober.
Okay.
But I am gonna fly. Y'all are walking on air. I don't know how you're doing it.
And
I'm
don't it
really
feel
impressed.
good?
I have to have wings to do that. But what is up here? Where are we going? What are we doing up here?
We are taking shortcut.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a plateau. It's about a 60-foot diameter plateau, and at the far end of the plateau, leading into the Carmel Caverns, is a cornucopia filled with carriage-sized desserts.
is it big? Or like a normal?
Carriage size.
Oh, carriage sized. Okay.
Yeah, not carrot.
Oh
Carriage. So like the
my.
marshmallows and the bonbons and the macaroons.
You said
each
marshmallows and macaroons. I'm beelining it.
Of them, yeah, each of those are carriage-sized.
The macaroon is carriage sized?
Yeah, all of the desserts in the cornucopia.
I thought the cornucopia was carriage
no,
sized.
the desserts,
desserts.
are
Oh.
carriage-sized.
Oh god. I am
The
gonna
cornucopia is like the entrance into the Carmel Caverns.
I'm gonna see if I'm smart. I'm gonna see if I'm smart enough to cast a detect magic. I don't think I am. I'm gonna go eat a macaroon.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, where I come from, we love macaroons, and I'm gonna go live in one now because it's fucking
Go
huge.
live in one.
I'm gonna go to the macaroon.
Jesus fucking tap dancing Christ.
I do want to make myself really cold first, though.
You want to make yourself cold first?
Yeah, I'm
How
gonna
would-
cast Armor of Agathis.
Ooh, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
fucking
8,
music.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Oh,
15,
no.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Excuse me.
Fucking bitch tits.
20 bitches. Okay.
One moment, please. Several moments, actually. So you're gonna go bite one of these macaroons. As you approach within 10 feet of the cornucopia, all the desserts begin to shake and wobble and become active, tumbling forward out of the cornucopia, moving and slamming into you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
What?
Oh,
We're fighting treats?
We're fighting treats. I never thought I would fight a macaroon because I love them.
22.
Oh. That is almost not
19.
21. I thought I
Very
was at
good.
22. I'm now sad.
I have such depression. Oh, I'm almost out of grade.
Fuck, this is so much. It would be so much easier to like pre-build encounters, but you know what?
What?
As the antithesis of this show here, which I might have to change it at some point. And then,
0077, I also want these desserts.
I don't think we
Yeah,
want these
same.
desserts.
oh shit, it's 00 here. All right. I'm just gonna roll one initiative.
Yeah, thanks. Let's get through this.
Perfect.
One initiative.
We should not eat them. I think they're poop.
Well,
Prim, now you're gonna go first as these huge desserts begin tumbling and shaking and wobbling out of the cornucopia towards you, attempting to weirdly. You've never been harmed by food like this before, but they're trying to like push you off the mountain.
Rude.
The marshmallows and macaroons are trying to push Prim now off of the mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are actively. If you didn't know better, you would say that these desserts are attacking you.
Absolutely not. And just I'm gonna roll to cast Chromatic Orb for fire damage.
Nice.
Is a 23 hit?
It does. Gut, did you remove your exhaustion? Just making
Oh,
sure.
no, I need to, though.
Okay.
Thank you for that. That should do it.
So it's 3, 8,
We did long rest, yes.
Yes.
Sweet.
15 damage, fire damage.
15 fire damage. The macaroon in front of you. What spell was that? Chromatic Orb, and it's fire damage.
Yeah.
Well, let's say it was a marshmallow. The marshmallow burns to a crisp before melting into a goo on the ground.
Oh, that's not what you ever want. You always want the nice brown. Not
It's crispy.
The guy down below was brown.
That's
He was made of doo-doo.
He was doo-doo.
Doo-doo boo boo.
Anything else you can do on your turn?
No.
Alrighty. That goes then to. Oh, that's. I put your initiatives as your AC. Whoopsie. 1 second.
Wow.
It can be close. Maybe. Actually, yeah.
Hmm.
24.
Ilvi, you are.
I
It's your
cast
turn now.
Melf's Minute Meteors.
Ooh, what does that do? I've heard of
Um,
that one before.
I create 6 tiny meteors in my space and they float in the air and orbit around me.
Mhm.
And as a bonus action, I can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking toward a point or points within 120 feet of me. Once it reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, it explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. And the
Ugh.
creature takes the fire damage on a failed save or half on a successful one.
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's remember that while this isn't the final fight of the night, we do have Inspiration, Bless, True Strike, and some Haste on a couple of y'all. So, so that's your action to create that, and then as a bonus action, you can send 1 or 2 of them.
I'm gonna send 2, like kind of like towards the middle of
Okay.
where all these creatures are.
We'll say right now with them all grouped up, if you targeted 2 separate ones, they would be within range, one on the left, one on the right. So you could hit 3 total, or
Yeah,
3 total with each one.
let's do that.
All right. So it's a dex save.
15, yeah.
Dex save of a 15. Where is the dex modifier? There it is. So that's pass, fail, fail. So 1 pass.
Okay,
4
alright.
total.
Do me do
Fail. That's 4. 2 more. Fail. Pass. So 2 passes, 4 failures. So roll your damage.
four.
6.
10.
10 fire damage, and then half of that on a save.
Mhm.
1, 2.
This is exactly the music I envisioned when picturing myself getting the shit beat out of me by macaroons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It really is.
Yeah.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right? Is that right? Yes. So 4 of them melt away into sugary goop, and 2 of them catch fire.
Mm.
Anything else you can do?
No.
All right. Houtini. There are 15 by my count.
How
of
many?
these desserts remaining?
How many can I get into a 15-foot cone? For real this time.
I'm gonna say, if not all of them, damn near all of them, because they're pretty bunched up.
Ah, I love s'mores.
I'm gonna roll a d20, and it'll no, pretty much all of them. I was trying to see if I could like perception or percentage it somehow, but yeah.
I will cast Burning Hands on every one of them that I can.
All right.
Are there any chestnuts, or are they all nice
They're
desserts?
roasting on an open fire.
Let's see. We've got, what is it? We've got bonbons, macaroons, truffles, marshmallows, and chocolate dipped fruits.
If you don't think fast, whoo, you might be in trouble. Got Burning Hands.
Dexterity
I like that
saving
one.
throw?
Yeah, 14.
Save or half?
Yes.
Fail. Pass. Fuck. So much. Somebody keep track of how many passes. So 1 pass. Fail. 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 What was the DC?
14.
Fail. 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 Pass. Pass. Fail. Fail. That surely had to have been 15 by now, right?
That
You
was
did 3
13?
passes.
Okay. Well, I just rolled 3 more times and they were all fails. So,
Okay.
Misty Mountain is looking out for you tonight.
ah,
2 passes.
for
What did we just get, by the way?
14
We got
points of fire damage.
Thank you,
Uh,
True Potato Man, for
Taterman.
gifting that sub to Just Me Mar. You were truly appreciated. 13
He's okay,
fire
I guess.
damage.
14 fire.
14. So
damage.
even on... And how many passes? 3?
I think 4 total.
I think it was 3.
We'll say
I'm gonna
3.
go with 3.
I like 3 better.
You said 14 fire damage?
Yep.
All right. Your burning hands melts all the sugary confections into goop, leaving 1 smoldering truffle remaining. It begins to... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No,
Do you have
that's-
do you
I
have some
don't-
repartee?
I don't think I have any. No, bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. The smoldering truffle is going to sort of sludge up to you and attempt to push you. Well, I will. Well, I will. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
wanna
A
take
dexterity
you for
saving
a
throw.
run.
16.
16. It attempts to push you, but it fails to do so. Prib, now it is your turn.
Fuck it up! Pitney Bows, let's go!
I'm just going to like take out my dagger and be like, stop that. He just wants to eat you, and just roll the hit.
You look so delicious.
16.
16 hits.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage. You strike the final killing blow on this truffle,
He just
eliminating
wants to eat you.
all of the
Stop,
huge
Stop.
desserts.
Stop.
What are they?
The cave. Where is it? Yes, the cave mouth. Back in real world here is nearly packed solid with amorphous oozes made of human flesh, exuding a unique stench of feces and body odor, unique and all their own. The mindless abominations absorb anything they kill and explode in a large area of blood and guts when killed. It is highly likely after this fight that the characters will be completely drenched in bio, blood, and guts, except because you killed them all at range. Well, I guess except with Prib now.
To be fair, mine is also front. I have to be right in front of them for it.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't see a death effect on these. Let me read that again.
I think it just explodes and covers you in guts. Like,
Okay, yeah, so it's not a mechanical thing. So they all, when they explode, so you all think you have like macaroon and truffle goo and like marshmallow goop all over you.
Oh, it's burned. It's burned. You burned it.
I'm gonna pull like marshmallow off of Ilzy and like truffle off of Prib now and just.
Oh.
Well, is it good?
I mean, thanks to the elixir, it tastes great.
Yes, I love this. Is so good. I want to empty all of my Dungeoneer pack out, except for the 2 potions, and just shove as much of this shit in there as I can. I mean, it's candy. Free candy. Hell yeah. Give me them gummy worms.
Yeah.
Boy. That boy ain't right.
I'm gonna like fun
You're
dip the
gonna
shit out
have
of this.
so much diarrhea out your cloaca.
Hey, that's what it's there for.
You ever seen those penguins that just lay there and projectile shit? That's gonna be you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alice do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they named that town that.
Magic
really-
pistol.
Let's talk
They
amongst
named a
yourselves
town
for a minute.
Cloaca.
No,
Fletcher? Oh, Fripp. Oh, that's what is there a town I'm supposed to know of
Yeah.
called Cloaca?
Cloaca, Arkansas.
Shit missile.
That wouldn't
Shit
surprise
missile,
me.
Arkansas.
There's already like a wiener in Arkansas with a road there that's called Wiener Cutoff Road.
Big Johnson.
There's Hooker, Goobertown, Toadsuck, Bald Knob. What else? That's the ones I can think
Bald
of off the top of
knob
my head.
just makes me laugh.
Oh, shoot, I'm into Discord call still. Hey, Sean, I'm streaming right now. I'm going to pop out of Discord. It's nice to see you, buddy. I didn't know I was in a Discord call this whole time.
Someone's like, shit missiles? Macaroons?
They can only hear my side of the conversation.
Yeah.
What the fuck they're thinking?
Oops.
I hope they had headphones and didn't hear all that.
You enter the Carmel Caverns. There's no natural or artificial light in the
Title of my
cavern,
sex tape, I'm sorry.
so you will need to provide your own.
I have dark vision.
Yes, dark vision allows you to see up to 60 feet as if dim light, but you don't see color. You only see sort of monochromatic
I never see
shades.
color.
Correct, because you're woke.
Some damn centipedes.
Just like
Creatures
the
with dark vision
centipedes.
can see in darkness as if it were dim light. They can't discern color and have disadvantage on perception checks, which require sight. So unless you want to provide your own lighting, you will have disadvantage on vision-based perception checks.
I do not have a way
Yeah,
of making
torch.
light.
You got a torch?
Oh, that's a
I'll light
good
it up.
point.
What would your elixir make your torch look like?
Candy cane. Holding
Beef
a
jerky?
flaming
It's like a
s'more.
ring
Sweets.
pop
Yeah.
on the end of a
Ooh.
stick.
Oh,
Like,
ring pop on a stick? Isn't that a sucker?
No, it's like literally a ring pop attached
Okay.
to a stick.
Nice.
That's just a suck. No, he's right. That is exactly what that is. Thank you, Gup.
You're welcome. I got you, fam.
Thanks to Pass Without Trace, it is impossible to fail the stealth checks through this next section. So, we're going to ignore that mechanic of the Carmel Caverns.
Thank God.
However, we first need everybody to make a perception check.
Oh, mine are at disadvantage.
I don't want to perceive.
And assuming
They shouldn't
that-
be at disadvantage because the ring pop on a stick.
Oh, that's right. The ring pop on a stick. It's still
22.
a 5 plus
Take it out.
4, a 9.
A 9 and
Yeah.
16.
I do
you
have
say
dark
2,
vision.
John?
Yeah.
22.
22. Okay.
Big
What's
difference.
the marching order?
I would try to be in front if possible.
Okay.
I guess
unless
I'll be in the
somebody-
middle.
Else
So,
is
like,
feeling
kinda-
rather tanky.
All right.
Just hanging out in the back.
Houtini, I
Not
need you
seeing
to make
color.
a dexterity saving throw as Pribnow, you watch Houtini fly into a line spanning the width of the cavern.
Wait, I fly into a line. Oh, like a.
Like, yep.
Okay. All right. Dexterity saving.
Yep.
Come on now.
I will allow you to roll it with advantage.
Thank you.
Since Pribnow noticed it and he might shout out something helpful.
Duck!
13.
With advantage?
Yeah,
Yep, with advantage.
with advantage.
Use your-
Oh wait,
use
I
your
have
inspiration.
guidance. I have guidance.
You have
for
guidance.
Monkey Man. Amazing
I would highly
guidance.
guidance should be flawless unless you roll like a 1.
I rolled a 4.
Perfect.
So
Thank God.
17.
So, Pribnow, what
Thank
would
you,
you
Monkey Man.
shout to Houtini as he flies into this?
Ow! Duck!
I'm an owl. I'll stop and like offended. I'm an owl, not a duck. You,
So
you
like,
quack.
you turn around like really mad, and that's what avoids the what is it?
Fucking razor wire.
Is it Twix?
Target character makes it to receive slashing damage and immediately falls
Twizzlers?
prone.
I mean,
Oh, it's a caramel string razor wire.
oh,
Jesus Christ.
just
Yeah, so you're actually about to. Sorry, you
I was
didn't.
just kidding.
You didn't fly into. You were about to fly into a caramel string razor wire, and then Pribnow says, "Duck!" and you go, "I'm an owl!" and you like just narrowly avoid the razor wire.
I'll drop to the ground, put my hands on my, and I'll walk then underneath it. Like, how could he? I'm not a quack.
Excellent. Maintaining the same marching order.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I need everybody to make a perception check.
God damn it.
We've got everybody has inspiration.
15.
Just a reminder.
18.
15, 15, 18. You all notice, what is it? A pressure plate, which upon investigation leads to a poison-tipped pretzel spear trap.
Okay.
That's not the right kind of salt on pretzels. Don't like it.
Did you try it though?
Don't.
No.
It might be good.
Don't.
Like, do you want some of this candy? And I'm gonna pull out like a mound of like gooey confection.
What would it be like if you put it on the pretzels?
Oh,
I bet that's really good. It's like a dip.
but did the pretzel shoot out of the ground?
So there's a stroopwafel on the ground, which you realize is more of a pressure plate, and it actually there to either side of it are some holes in the wall, and you can see a poison-tipped pretzel spear inside.
So they're wall
of it.
pretzels. I don't eat wall pretzels.
Floor pretzels.
Floor pretzels
totally
are
okay.
fine. I would have done it at floor, but wall
I'm gonna,
pretzels
like,
are gross.
Grab a handful. I'm like, you're supposed to dip stroop waffles and like throw it onto the like stroop waffle.
Yeah, so you throw it onto the stroopwafel, and then the poison-tipped pretzel spears shoot out of the wall, just chink, crossing each other into the opposite walls. And
I want to walk down there and grab my goop back. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't waste it.
Yeah, it's good. Right on here.
Don't waste it.
It didn't touch the wall. It's fine.
5-second rule, 5-minute rule. I don't know.
20-hour rule. It does not matter. You eat.
Hung over and it's left over on the kitchen counter after 17 hours rule.
I will still eat it.
maintaining the same marching order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, please make a perception check.
Oh, 1.
Oh, 1.
9.
14.
14. Please, everybody, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
You do have Bless, which functions as guidance, allowing a D4 to add to a saving throw. And you do also have Inspiration.
22.
Dirty 20.
It's a plus guidance.
You now have
That's a
2
16.
tokens of Bless. 16.
22.
22. As you're walking, discussing the merits of wall and floor pretzels, the floor in front of you falls open, revealing a cotton candy weaver pit. You manage to take a 5-foot step back just as the ground begins to crumble in front of you, revealing one or two? Is it one or is it two? Cotton candy weavers climbing out of the pit. Wait, they need to make athletics? Hang on, they apparently need to make checks to climb out. Oh, that's a natural 1, so that's a fail. So I guess it doesn't climb out. I guess that's what it says. 1 or 2 cotton candy weavers attack the character. Climbing out of the pit requires a D. Oh, I see. Wait, they climb out, and then if you fell in, it requires an athletics check. Okay, so it climbs out.
It's gonna hold a chromatic orb over the pit and be like, no, and just drop it in.
Yeah, I'll let you do that since you avoided the trap initially.
I know you saying weaver, but I'm picturing in my head cotton candy weevils. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bug. Little bugs flung. Yeah.
God, this is worded so weirdly. Okay. The ground falls away, revealing a web of cotton candy, and you see a cotton candy weaver spider burrow itself. It revealed itself, like a trapdoor spider, but then seeing nothing fall in, it receded back into the cotton candy webbing. It looks like we've got another bane. So I've got 2 pending banes right now. I have that circled on my sheet here. Or wait, Monkey Man casted Bless, not Bane, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there it is. Redeemed Bane. Weavers get baned. Got it. All right, cool. Sorry, I'm not confused at all. So it receded itself back into it listed at the end of the thing. It was very confusing. It was like if the players avoided then it recedes. Okay. So, do you want a chromatic orb into the pit, or do you want to try to walk around it?
Like a dead spider is better. So I'm just gonna no, and just drop a. I don't care if you're cotton candy or whatever. I don't like spiders, and just drop it on there.
Okay. I will say since it is since it's just in webbing and it's not really expecting an attack, I'll say it just automatically hits. How much damage?
Excellent. It does 20.
And you're doing God's work, because 92 more legs and it would be a centipede.
Yes.
I'm like, this whole adventure, I'm mostly wondering, well, why, of course, is, what was the name of that town? Farquaad?
Framped.
Framped,
Framped.
that's right.
Frampton in.
That's Framped.
Did you
Watch
say
it.
damage yet? Sorry.
20 fire damage.
20 fire damage. Yeah, you kill it.
Just lava grenade.
Yeah,
Walk
just-
away.
Frag
Crush Super
out!
Earth. Yes, you clear the hive. Now I need to read this one. Give me a moment.
Elevator
He
music.
milking the cow.
I'm
He
confused
milking
by
the
this one.
Cinnamede?
Hang on.
I thought it was called, what was it on Johnny Bravo? Do the monkey with me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank you for that memory.
Oh, mama.
What a terrible premise for a show.
Right?
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
I have not watched it since then to see like if it even a little bit holds up, but I can't imagine that it would age well. Even though like he never got the girl, like that was kind of the whole shtick, is that like it was very clearly he was in the wrong. But still. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Nurse Wiggles gifting a subscription to the community. Thank you so much for that sub.
You're too kind.
Yeah, Lethally Dave got that one.
Hell yeah,
Like,
Lethally
Gleefully
Dave.
Dave, as he gets the sub. I'm sorry, I'll never talk again.
I need everybody to make a final, I think, perception check.
I am perceptive with a dirty 20.
I don't know what they
18.
put in these dice at Misty Mountain.
Love?
21.
Nice. Well, it's that natural 20 guarantee that Rob offers.
Yeah.
It
Is-
totally isn't real.
I never roll as well as when I use these dice.
You know what's funny is I use this same. It's the Cleric's Domain blue and black one. This is my like normal dice, and then I have like a silver and blue one that I use like if I have to roll like for advantage or disadvantage. That way I always know what the primary and secondary one is. But I always use it. I used to change dice depending on the game, but I always use this one. And whenever I'm a player, it rolls incredibly. And all night I've been rolling 1s and 3s and 5s and 2s and 7s because otherwise it would fuck you all tremendously. So it's like
Yes.
it knows. What did we just get? Did we get another sub?
Yeah.
Nurse Wiggles. Thank
She
you.
going ham.
Do what?
She going ham.
Another one.
Ah.
Oh, that means we got level 6, which means the Playotic Search.
Oh boy.
Would it surprise you to know that I still haven't made a faster version of that?
I was gonna ask.
79!
Oh, so close.
10 away from the Lord's number.
Lord's number.
He
Why
has
is
wisdom.
89 the Lord's number? Oh, wait, never mind.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Backwards. Yeah.
You could have just played that off. You could have.
Crib now!
God. Fucking.
I feel like you need some good news tonight. Huge success! You may treat either your next attack roll as a natural d20, meaning you crit, or your next 2 non-attack rolls as their natural maximum values. So like if you were rolling a damage roll of a d10, you could treat that as a 10. Or if you were rolling like just any non-attack d20 roll, you could just max out the dice. So saving throw, skill check, whatever, you can just max out that dice.
Nope.
Nice.
So 2 of those or 1 attack roll.
Okay.
And you all, I think I heard everybody above 15 on that perception check.
Yeah.
Yep.
You notice as you're laughing and giggling down this caramel cavern of a maze, in front of you, filling the space like the tunnel that you're walking down is an invisible jello golem.
But it's invisible.
Translucent.
Okay.
Basically transparent.
So we can see it, though.
You see it because of your perception check.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
It would otherwise be indistinguishable from open space.
Does it look like it's blocking our way, or can we go
It
around
does.
it?
It is filling the tunnel, the entirety of the space.
Hello?
Almost like a gelatinous cube.
How do we poke through this? What does it look like to us? Should we see it as for what it is since we passed?
Yeah, since you
Okay.
see it, I mean, it's very see-through, like a jellyfish or something, but you see it, like, you see the form, and it looks like a jello golem.
Oh, Jello. I am not a fan of gelatin. Does terrible things to my insides.
Your
It's not
cloaca.
really-
That's
it's not-
what does horrible
yeah,
things.
It's
to your
not
insides.
really cloaca friendly. Let me just tell you, some bad family reunions. Anyway, how do you propose we get through this?
Well, you can attack it. It's not, like, magically invisible. It's just difficult to see.
Do you want me to poke it?
Poke it with a stick.
All right, I'll go to poke it with the stick, and I'll scream Hooming Blade really loud and cast Booming Blade and try and poke it.
Yeah, roll an attack.
It's 15, 20, 30, 20.
20 hits.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
If it
Yeah,
moves.
that definitely hits it. Does it actually? Oh, it has a movement speed. Okay, but it has a -4 dex. So I'll give everybody a chance to go first. So it definitely moves. It is. You can tell it's mad at you. U.N.P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D now. You have a chance to take an action.
I feel like we're gonna have a major combat encounter after this.
Yeah, right? Like, this is the door that we must get through to get to the boss.
Oh, is this the Elden Ring door?
You should
Yeah.
all,
Okay.
just so you know, Nyx now has access to things such as mass cure wounds and greater restoration. So if you get in a sticky spot,
Casting magic missile.
all right, first level.
No.
Okay.
How dare you?
How dare
Cast
you
it at the
assume
peasant
first
level.
Peasant mass cure wounds.
Everybody has a true strike too, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna use
I
my
believe
true strike.
everybody.
What did I
Everybody
do?
but
I
Houtini.
forget.
Oh, yes.
I'm-
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Kaylee has.
Oh, I don't have to roll an attack. Because it automatically hits. So alright, I'm just gonna roll damage.
Now Houtini has a has a true strike.
That is 4 damage.
4 damage for each bolt.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
And it's 2nd level, so
4, 8, 12, 16. So that's 16 damage, right?
yeah.
The definitely not a gelatinous cube dissolves before your very eyes.
Very nice. I see you also hate Jello.
Yeah,
Free
fuck Jello.
Fuck gelatin.
Have you seen those things in the 70s where people made Jello casseroles out of the worst things?
Yes, I was alive in the literal 70s because this is like 170.
Is that a Playotic Vault?
No!
Oh, it
It
is.
is. We got a donation to Extra Life.
Oh.
Nice. Thank
Yeah,
you.
any donation
Superstar.
$5 or more
That's
triggers a
Oh,
surge.
it was no one.
74.
A 74.
I haven't donated in a little bit. Okay, I feel like I need to.
And, you know, we got a lot of extra life stuff coming up, so it helps.
sure do. Print
Speaking
now.
of 70s.
Fuck.
Oh my god, give him a break!
You gain permanently resistance to the last damage type that you took. Have you taken damage?
No.
No.
You
You're resistant to nothing!
You can pick one of the following damage types to gain permanent resistance to. And if you need me to slow down and read them again, I will. Acid, cold, elemental, force, lightning, necrotic, physical, piercing, poison, psychic, slashing, thunder.
Why not bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Because that'd be too easy.
I'd pick piercing.
Yes, slashing,
piercing.
Okay, you get permanent resistance to piercing, which is half damage. So anytime something hits you with piercing damage, you take half
Time
damage.
you get stabbed with a sword.
That's nice.
Fine.
That's nice.
Like, my skin feels very leathery all of a sudden.
Can I poke him with my?
It's like I'm a lady in her
Rapier.
60s that spent way too much time out in the sun smoking.
Yeah.
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna
Ow.
like.
How do you
yeah, nice,
Ow.
very nice. It's
again.
Your
Like-
skin feels like a
like-
handbag.
yes, it's like the consistency of the saddle on which I ride.
You ride the tiny horse?
No, I put a saddle on a slightly bigger bird.
Oh,
I also have a
Nolan,
tiny
did you
owl
do
flying
another-
around with
Nolan, fucking stop. Okay, that's
Don't
not bad.
tell me what I have to do on my own goddamn show.
me. It says 90, but it doesn't look like 90.
Right. Lightning damage is like the physical lightning strike. Thunder damage is like a booming sound type of damage that deafens you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lethal Dave was asking the difference.
Oh, lightning. Yeah.
Everybody,
What?
everything's coming up Millhouse.
I have that as a tattoo.
You all have a genuinely great day. Nothing can stop this occurring, not even direct intervention from deities, as some random fortunate occurrence will always happen to avert any problems.
Fuck you, God.
What? What?
It is everything coming up Millhouse.
Have you seen Deadpool 2 with
Electric
the
Boogaloo.
Domino, the luck
Oh.
lady?
Yeah, probability
lucky feet?
manipulation. Yeah, we're lucky.
You don't get the lucky feat. You just everything is lucky. Like if something bad were to happen, divine intervention makes it not so. Yes, it's a lucky aura.
Nice. Cool.
The caverns end with a series of sheer high-stepped stairs leading upwards and into the next area. The candy critters that you successfully avoided find it difficult to ascend the stairs. At each step, two must assist a third to get it up the step. Okay.
I'm doing this along the way to all the creatures because I feel like this is my lucky day.
Yes. The camel caverns that you left are drenched in a gooey substance that reeks like bile and carrion, and a
poop.
colony of monstrous lice infest the
What?
cavern and
Lice?
swarm any trespassers
I'm
that come
sorry?
through.
Lice.
Traps laid into the area further complicate navigating these chasms, but you manage to avoid them all.
The lice, are they pubic lice or head lice?
This is how
Why
you
would
get
you
wood
go
lice.
straight for pubic?
Because there's two different types of lice. Are they wood louse?
They're wood. This is yes. Do you want a wood louse infestation? This is how you
Yes.
get one.
rather than body louse, I would rather have a wood louse infestation. At least they're cute.
You enter a massive room, the sugary sanctum, 60 feet wide and 100 feet long, with donut columns and an altar of decorated cake. Lollipop soldiers and acolytes sparsely fill the room. Most appear preoccupied with some sort of worship or ritual. The characters have ample opportunity to exercise stealth and obtain surprise if you are careful.
Oh, no stealth?
I'm gonna go into this room and get diabetes. Let's go.
Diabetes.
I am Alfred Brimley, and I am going.
Wilfred Brimley. No, Alfred. Get it?
Yeah, Alfred. Alfred.
Alfred.
Yeah, you get it. The light bulb dung.
John Stein.
All right.
But yeah,
Fist in my mouth and cast fireball.
pull the fist out and angle it towards
The
them.
Brunch Guild cast diabetes ward. Martini.
Diabetes ward.
The
Is
two
it
banes
just
that
a
have been
slingshot?
pending this
It's-
whole time take effect onto all of the creatures in
Oh,
this
shit.
room. So the Lollipop Knight, Lollipop Priest, and the Lollipop Cultists and Acolytes are all under the effects of Bane. The lucky field lasts until the remainder of the episode. How would you like to go about this? Would you like to attempt a surprise round, or are you just going to go right in?
Oh, I like surprise.
Sure.
But I mean, what do y'all think?
I want to just
You
get
haven't
this
seen us yet?
madness over. Are we gonna sneak on them?
So you said there's a knight, a priest, and some cultists.
And an acolyte.
Walk into
Or
a
and
bar.
acolytes.
And they're woke.
The acolytes and cultists are different.
Yes. Cultists, acolytes, knight, and priest.
Does the knight look like the most sword fluent?
Yeah, if you had to imagine this in like World of Warcraft boss fight situation, you could think the final encounter of Scarlet Monastery Cathedral Wing, where you've got
Word.
a priest, a cleric, and then a bunch of like trash.
I'm gonna.
I hope that reference makes sense to at least
it does.
one fucking
I
person.
do. Yes.
Okay. Thank God.
Although I hope there's not a time station. So I think I will go up to the guy with that
Priest
sword
into
there.
a woodlouse.
I just
And
really
Lucky Man
wanted
casts knock on the
And then-
nearest object to the party. There's nothing that's locked.
Nope, never mind. I just almost went there. I don't need to do.
Where were you going?
I guess
Where are you going, Gus?
I'll type it. No, I'll just say it. No, I'll type it.
Are you typing it to me or in the chat?
anything that is stuck or unmovable. Got it.
Oh,
Death-
god damn it.
Broadshore cast Death Ward on the Candy Knight.
What the fuck?
Oh, nice.
And a magical chest
Oh,
appears.
I see
which
why
is-
he cast knock.
Yeah. What a jerk.
Okay. All right. Well, whew, and let's go. We can go though.
It seems like the perfect place to just piss anywhere.
Yes. You might as well just do it where you stand because it's probably your last time. So I will, unless y'all want to try. I don't think we can sneaky it anymore since the loud. Did the loud knock go off?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
No!
Technically, it did.
So
Alright. Initiative.
Nolan's trying to figure out all the bullshit that just happened in the chat.
Yes. We got a
Everyone
knock,
has
we got a
haste.
minor illusion. We got a Death Ward on the Death Knight. Sorry, Lollipop Knight. You got
Orcus?
haste. Yeah, just to recap, Prib now, you've got an Inspiration, 2 Bless, a True Strike, and a Haste. Ilvi, you've got Inspiration, 2 Bless, True Strike, and a Haste. And Houtini, you've got Inspiration, 2 Bless, True Strike, and a Haste.
Right.
Yes, the big booming knock echoed through the sugary sanctum. Weirdly enough, though, the Lollipop Guild seems really entranced in whatever it is that they're doing. They're very preoccupied with some sort of ritual.
Do you hear this ritual that they're doing? It made a really loud boom.
I guess.
But what
you mean
about the woodlouse?
Oh, the polymorphing of the yeah. So the knight turns into a fucking.
No, he's
woodlouse.
the priest.
The priest.
Or the priest turns into a woodlouse. Yeah. So mid worship here, the priest turns into a woodlouse.
Woodlouse.
which
They're
appears
roly-polies.
it appears to you as a
Everything's
crazen.
coming up
So you've got the
Woodlouse.
lollipop knight cultists and acolytes, and the priest turns into a
Raisin?
yeah. The priest turns into a crazen.
So from our perspective, they're doing a ritual. A loud knock happens, and they turn their leader into a crazen. I think there's a mutiny afoot, and we can just sit back and watch it happen.
Shut up, Mick! No! No one cares about the bloodline.
I would acknowledge him as tribal chief if he wasn't a cheating piece of shit.
Fireball, anybody?
Does Nyx know Fireball yet?
No, but what do we do? Like, what, are we in initiative? Do they see us? They don't see
No,
us. do they?
you're not in
Oh, okay.
initiative.
Well, I want
One-
to try to sneak up to the knight and
Have him in the butthole.
stab him in the butthole.
Does he have a cloaca?
I want to find out.
He's about to have one.
Prostate check.
Did we short rest? Or were we able to short rest?
You
by
long rested.
chance?
We long rested.
Or do you mean since?
Since.
Oh,
Oh
geez.
no!
Oh my
Gift
God.
subs broken again.
Nolan, I have to pee.
Go fucking pee.
I'm but a tiny lady.
I'm so tired.
Another hype train. Why is the hype trains happening so quickly? Why is, more importantly, why are gift subs breaking this so badly? Let's see. We should be at.
So the knight has Death Ward.
Level 7 Nyx. Okay.
I say we go poke him in the cloaca hole. That's what I want to do. I want to sneak up to him. I want to. No, I'm not really. I don't think Houdini would really ask how does this work. Hey, he's fucked up on this potion.
We're literally.
You have no
Wow,
investment in
Harry.
wrestling. Acknowledge him. Damn it! I thought that was Fireball.
Yes, Mick. Sure. I don't know what that means, but he can be my tribal
Houdini,
Nice.
you get another true
Another
strike.
true strike. I dig it. Nobody.
I think
I don't-
everything's broken right now. I'm gonna.
I
have to
also
just
don't know what
keep
Mick's
track.
talking about. I think I missed that.
Roman Reigns is my tribal chief. Put it on a t-shirt.
What? Who casted? Who casted? Brunch Gilbert team disintegrate on Roman Reigns. Okay, I've lost control of everything at this point. What is happening? Sorry.
I'm going to poke the knight in. What does he look like?
He looks like a knight that's like made of like lollipop, and he's got like a lollipop sword. and
Oh,
a
that's
lollipop
really
shield.
funny. I want to go up and say, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Woo!
And the Krazen turns to address you, and all of the acolytes.
The
and
fucking
everything.
Krazen is still alive.
It's not dead.
Is it tiny?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like the size of a Krazen.
Can I eat it?
Fuck it, yeah.
What happened?
Nothing can ruin your day.
Nothing can ruin your day. I'm gonna walk up and make my little quip and look down at this Krazen hopping at me and eat it.
Yeah.
Now, I have eat your leader. Now worship me.
Now, I have a question, mechanically. If you were to eat a creature who is polymorphed, and then they reach 0 hit points and the polymorph is broken, and they return to their original form,
They
I
are.
think they're dead.
They're
Did
shun-
you-
Technically,
did you
they're
chew?
shunted.
they're shunted. That
The
sounds
next-
familiar.
The next closest
Available
available
space.
space.
Okay. I feel like I've read that somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, nothing can ruin your day, so we will say that somehow, through the magic of the sugary sanctum, you managed to eat this woodlouse, and as far as you know, it dies.
Poutine.
Some weird combination of spells and effects and playoffs
That'll come out later.
All right.
How long does a polymorph last?
I actually don't
Indefinite, maybe.
know. Maybe.
We'll figure
I
that
came
out.
back with fried rice.
Okay. So the priest Krazen is dead.
out.
The lollipop knight and the cultists and acolytes remain. What are you doing?
Are they like not attacking?
Are they worshiping me?
Yeah, I mean we haven't really rolled initiative yet, so like I'm just kind of.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
You want
I'm
a
gonna-
firebolt?
And I'm gonna stab.
Fuck it. I'm gonna true strike my magic missile at a 2nd level.
Nice.
I will just poke. No. I have a-
24 to hit.
With the
I have a
firebolt.
tr- have a true strike.
What are the attack other than the 24? What's the magic missile hit?
Magic missile is 4 plus 1, 5.
Nice.
So that's on a 2nd level. 5 times 5 is 25. But it's true strike, so it's doubled. So that's right? No. Yeah.
True strike. It's just advantage on attack rolls. It used to be when it was like tied to bits, it was an auto crit. Now it's just advantage on attack rolls.
Oh, so it doesn't even matter.
But you can use your. You still have the effects of that thing where you can max out the damage rolls. Well, I guess you already rolled a 4, so it was already maxed out.
Yeah.
So how much? So 4 at 2nd level. That's 16 plus 4, so 20 total damage.
25.
25.
1d4 plus 1 is 5 times 5 because it's at the 2nd level.
Oh,
right?
gotcha. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. 25.
All right. The lollipop knight shatters, and the shards of the sugary lollipop careen into the cultists and acolytes, skewering them, and they all fall to the ground dead.
Sweet. Did we win?
As the party leaves the sugary sanctum, leading towards a soda shower, the unclean servants of Ryle they left behind, worshiping in his name, bringing offerings of filth to an altar decorated in petrified bone, blood, and bile and excrement. The worshippers exhibit extensive sacrificial wounds that festered with infection, for you see, the more extensive the infections, the more Ryle smiles upon them.
Yeah, staff.
You enter the soda shower dining arrangement. It appears to be a place to prepare before communing with Ryle. Those that wish to speak with him without instantly being devoured must bathe in a soda shower and dine on the dessert spread before you. It is up to you to decide whether to bathe in the soda and dine on the desserts or not. A dumbwaiter with cupcake seating. Why would there be a dumbwaiter?
There's a dumbwaiter in a dungeon.
Is
in
he
a
dumb?
cave.
Is he a dumb waiter?
Literally.
It's his unseen servant.
Fucking
So
idiot.
after you do, there's a dumbwaiter with a cupcake seat, which you will ride down, should you choose to do so. That's weirdly phrased.
No, I would not choose to go down a dumbwaiter.
Okay, so here's the situation.
into
But there's a soda shower,
yes.
and there's a spread of desserts. You may participate, or you may partake in one or the other, but not both.
And then we ride down to see.
Oh, sorry,
Daddy.
one. You must partake in one or both. Sorry, and then you can ride the dumbwaiter down.
Shove Primbo into the soda fountain.
Do what?
I'm shoving Primbo
Oh.
into the soda stream.
I'm watching that happen.
Whee!
Tell me what flavor it is. Is it Moon Mist Fago?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, so
Orange
Prib, now
Fanta.
you have soda shower
Damn.
aura. I will tell you what that means later.
I'll walk up to the dessert, hearing Primbo saying, "I'm really disappointed. I was hoping it was root beer."
I just fall into that soda fountain after you say that shit and just float in it. I don't give a shit what it's gonna be. I'm just upset with you.
So Ilvi and Prib now both have the soda shower aura. Houtini, you have the devil's dessert aura.
Ooh.
Devil's dessert.
Devil's dessert. This is going in the Nine Hells cookbook.
Yes. As you enter the dumbwaiter and begin riding down, you leave a room which was contained a magically circulating shower of filth and a table of grotesque and rotten meats.
We
the
played
spread,
in sewer water.
Yeah, the spread was enchanted to fortify acolytes before appearing before Ryle, whose stench can easily harm even them. The dumbwaiter opens into a massive chocolate cavern. A huge being made of chocolate sits in the center
butthole?
of the room.
Yes.
His body is
cloaca.
rotund and bloated. His arms and legs are diminutive compared to the rest of him. Even under the effects of your hallucinations, the characters can feel the stench he exudes creep into your stomachs and make you nauseous. Beyond the demon rests a massive mound of half-eaten desserts and crushed candies. If all the characters took the soda shower, which you did not, if some of the characters took the soda shower, let me read this.
We're gonna die.
Oh, we did. Oops.
Is this guy a big poop?
He's the turd demon from Dogma.
I was sitting here thinking of like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, I am the great poo.
Yeah.
As you begin descending down the dumbwaiter, the chocolate god before you takes notice of those who have bathed in the shower. Hi, welcome, Raiders! Misty
Hello.
Mountain
I thought
Streaming.
that's what he sounded like.
We are finishing up the assault on Gumdrop Mountain. The players who have just bathed themselves in soda showers and partaken in dessert candies are faced in front of the chocolate god Ryle before them, who booms, saying, "Ah, thank you for the sacrifice."
Oh shit, no! Houdini!
Referring to the one who did not shower themselves in
can I,
soda.
Wring my hair out on him?
Let me read this from.
What happens if I don't drink it?
Hang
Get
on.
eaten by the poo-poo.
Oh. no.
I'm like putting my hair water on you.
What if I douse
yes,
myself
thank
in my
you.
backpack?
For seasoning the sacrifice, please tell me what boon would you like in exchange for this delicious meal?
You wanna die?
Boom. What about booming
Boon, yeah.
blade?
Thanks, Ominous Watermelon, for the follow. Everybody gets another inspiration token thanks to
I
that
feel so
follow.
inspired.
Whoa.
It
I'm
says,
not a sacrifice, you big poo-poo man.
A boon. He can answer a single question, anything that a knowledge check with a DC 25 or lower could answer.
I have a question.
Katie, hello. Sorry.
Who? What?
It's so good to kind of
It's
see you
Katie
again.
from Galaxy.
Oh, hey, right
Oh.
on. I wish
Hello.
I got to meet them, but I'll be at OKC GalaxyCon.
Go crybaby about it.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna be a big old crybaby about it because I was on call that weekend and I really wanted to go.
I'm stabbing the poo.
Yeah,
So you
okay,
know.
so we're just skipping right to it. All right.
I had an ad question.
What's your question?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Where'd the baby owlin come from?
Look it up. If it has a DC 25 or lower, you know the answer to that question.
Are you god of poo?
Yeah, that's pretty much obvious.
What other question do I have? Do you know of the Lord of Tales?
I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm gonna be like, who actually shot JFK? But then
Yeah.
the air stabs him and like, oh.
Who shot
don't-
JFK?
I don't think any of this is answerable within the PHB.
Dirty 20.
Oh, right. Initiative.
Yeah,
got
roll your dice, young
17.
man.
God, y'all are
25.
rolling fucking rocks tonight.
God.
Misty Mountain Gaming
It's
dice,
our-
bitch.
Misty Mountain Gaming dice.
Wow.
Guaranteed nat 20.
Yeah.
I would
Rob
have
would
guaranteed.
died
fucking say that.
if
If
I
you
couldn't
don't-
fly.
All right.
But seriously, I've been rolling incredibly with these tonight. These
No,
are
honestly.
primo.
I'm actually
Crib
not
now.
using my Misty Mountain Gaming dice.
Crib now.
You have
I'm-
2
I'm
inspiration,
just
2
kidding.
bless, and a haste to kick off the final combat of the night, and you also have the effect of that Playotic Surge earlier, resulting in the next attack roll or 2 non-attack rolls being maxed out.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and. Okay, what's the effect if I?
Wait, hang on,
Haley!
hang on, hang on, hang on,
Did she just disintegrate
hang on,
this dude?
hang on.
Kaylee, did you just end it?
She just in this game.
You just okay?
Disintegrate does 10d6 plus 40 damage.
Oh shit.
Let me roll that.
Thanks,
1,
Kaylee.
2,
But if we don't get
5,
XP for the kill,
6,
Monkey Man.
7,
Yeah, but I don't think
8,
it's gonna kill it.
9, 10.
No,
I
I don't
have
think it-
10 of the Ragnar's bone dice.
Oh.
They're made
Oh,
of
dope.
bones.
They are made of actual bone.
They're boner dice.
Sick. I'm not gonna call them that.
Oh my god.
How many
Okay.
boners do you have? Dice do you have? How many bone dice do you have?
I have
How many
12.
bone?
I have 12 boners at all times.
12
Are
decent.
you a centipede?
Plus,
Ah, there's he's the man.
that's 5. Plus 3.
I've been
Haley's tripping on that
Bamboozled.
NyQuil.
Plus 5. See the Bagman? What just got
Brunch Guild,
redeemed?
no.
Somebody tell me.
Brunch Guild, no, you can't do that.
What did Brunch Guild just do?
You
Did you
cast
try to
heal on the
counterspell?
monster.
You cast heal on it?
Yeah, you can't do that. It's not allowed.
Alright, well, I'll tell you this. 90 damage is what
Oh.
the disintegrate did.
Stop trying to kill me! I want to go to bed.
we're fighting
90
each other in
damage.
chat.
The chocolate god is not dead! Prib now! Make
Alright.
your turn.
What happens if I use the full effect? Like, is it double my damage?
For what, sorry?
Like it's either I get full damage for 2 attacks, or I get to double my damage for 1 attack.
Double
What
it
is
and give it to the next person.
So it maxes out a single attack roll, so your d20 to hit, or it maxes out 2, either at the same time or separately, of any other roll. So whether it be your damage amount or a skill check or a saving throw or anything. So if you did like a magic missile,
Can I crit it and double it? Even though
if
it's
you
like
did-
not a roll to hit.
if you did your if you used it to max the attack roll, that would be a crit on magic missile, but then you would have to roll the damage.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that for
Okay.
magic missile at the 2nd level. That is a 3.
3. So 3 plus 1, so that's 4 times 5 is 20. Doubled is 40, right? The chocolate god is looking very Snickers in a hot car.
Guess that's better than Babe
Oh, that's
Ruth
right,
in the
Brunch
pool.
Guild. I did forget your death ward on the night, so I guess the chocolate god's gonna have it now.
Fuck off.
And the disintegrate did land because it took effect before you counted. I already rolled the damage before you rolled counter spell.
Counter strike.
I did almost say counter strike.
Okay, he did.
He did?
Why would you? Why would you
Oh.
counterspell the disintegrate though? That helps the players. What did I say? What's happening now? Sorry, Prim. Now was that your turn?
Yes. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okay, Ilvi, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use this really cool ring I have. I speak this command, and it's the command is fuck, I don't remember what it is. What I wanted the command to be. Bibbidi boobidi, your dick is a noodle. And a djinn appears out of my ring. And it's gonna fight with me.
Well, the Papa had them 40 thieves.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I never once said if chat kills an enemy, the players don't get XP. I don't know. Chat, to be clear, Nyx is casting the spells, and Nyx is a permanent party member. So it's all, like, it's not, you're not robbing the players of experience. You are just playing Nyx, the 5th party member, or the 4th party member. What did you say you wanted to do, Ilvi? You're casting the djinn, and the djinn does what now?
It's gonna fight with me.
Okay.
I have it pulled up.
It's gonna fight like alongside you, or fight
Yeah.
against. Okay.
It's gonna fight. It's our friend.
A
now.
djinn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I have
Is there
I
anything
have
else
a
you
ring
can
of
do?
djinn summoning. I don't know if that's an action.
I think it's an action to summon it. I'm assuming it'd be like spiritual weapon or something, and then you can use your. It gets its own initiative that it can then act.
Let me roll.
I would assume.
initiative. Let me roll.
It can go.
initiative.
The chocolate god rolled a 3 on its initiative. It can go first.
Okay. Well,
Once again, the Misty Mountain gaming dice are helping you because I rolled a 1.
I got a 19 plus whatever, so. Whatever.
Yeah. So it can go next.
It can go next.
Yeah.
So my wonderful cool dude is gonna come in with his scimitar. He looks real cool. He's got like baggy pants and a scimitar and a bunch of swords, and he's blue and he looks not like Robin Williams. Anyway,
What's minor illusion?
he's gonna come in with his scimitar at the poop monster.
Fuck,
that's a
NyQuil and
16.
chocolate milk.
It's a 16 plus 9 to hit.
16 plus 9 hits.
Yeah, okay, so I 2d6 plus 5, and it has more stuff. And 20. And then he's gonna do 1d6 lightning damage. So 20 slashing damage, and then 3 lightning damage.
20 slashing damage, 3 lightning. The chocolate god melts before your very eyes into a pool of liquidy goodness. And then its corpse begins shimmering with magical enemies as it reforms through the power of Death Ward, leaving it alive at 1 hit point. Houtini, it is your turn.
Okay. I see the djinn. That's impressive. Turn around and say, new friend, who this?
Yeah, I thought it was Jin, like the alcohol summoning. But...
No, I'm not summoning alcohol, I'm summoning a genie.
Okay, I guess that makes more sense, I guess.
So
I got that
don't-
ring from one of the playoff surges.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, when you said you got it from something, it's like, I don't remember handing out a ring that summons alcohol.
I can use the Omni mask and just fucking turn into a dinosaur and step on this fucker.
Maybe. There's mechanics to that. You have
There
to know a
is.
dinosaur exists.
An Allosaurus exists. Fight me.
Yeah.
I will. It's just the one thing, right?
Yeah, just the
All
one
right.
thing.
Well,
Put it in your cloaca.
I am going to pull out my cloaca dagger and give it a good old stab.
No, it was not today. It was like
Roll to hit.
2 or 3 games
I can't
ago.
imagine you would miss with all of the
He rolls
abilities.
a 1.
I mean, you've got 2 inspirations, a fucking 2 blesses, which will help. You got 2 true strikes.
Do these carry over?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Because
then
they're
I'm
channel
gonna-
points now,
I'm gonna use it.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna use it. It does not change anything. I'm assuming a 18 will hit.
And 18 does hit.
All right. Butt dagger here with
But dagger.
Hot dagger!
with booming blade is gonna be this. 11 points, 10 points of damage.
Your cloaca. Do you want to describe how you kill it or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out this dagger from my prison pocket, and I'm gonna look at. I'm going to. Who else used a dagger? Primbo. That's right. I'm gonna hold up my dagger. Oh, yeah, I have one too.
That's a knife.
This is.
Boy.
Yeah. It's a little piece of crystal, but and I'll just stab it into him while I'm still talking to Primbo. See, it's just.
Oh, nice foam. I do like that.
Yeah. And then does he still alive?
Excellent.
No, he's dead.
Okay, then I'll put it back.
Stabbing of wet poo noises, Cup.
That's why.
It's chocolate. I was making squishy chocolate noises.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, I will stab him with a dagger.
Yeah. As the party holds hands and skips out of Gumdrop Mountain, the huge, rotund baby made of chocolate with a massive stomach and small legs and arms that walked clumsily like an infant. Sorry, is it actually made of chocolate?
Oh no, did I kill an actual baby?
I mean, it was a huge fiend.
Oh, no.
Like it was like a demon god.
Demon god baby?
Yeah, demon
Poo-poo
god
fetus?
baby.
The poo-poo fetus?
Yeah. You return to town where you are
Feast.
hailed for your
Feast.
success. But celebration is quickly put on hold for what will ultimately take a nearly 3-hour bathing session using the town's entire soap supply to clean yourself of the filth that you are covered in. Afterwards, a celebration is held and the town magistrate will give awards to you. This can be money, magic items, or both. And I will calculate all the experience and the loot and everything and post it into the loot log in our unprepared Discord. But that concludes Assault on Gumdrop Mountain.
We did
Go
it. We killed the doo-doos.
Go,
Killed the
kill the
boo-boo.
boops. Go figure. The game that the first caster I ever make without prestidigitation goes straight into a battle with Big Poop.
With Big Poop.
It's like Big Pharma, but
I'm kind of sad because, like,
Big Poop.
I would have really liked to do this one without, like, being rushed through it.
Yeah,
'Cause I was
this
like-
one's long.
Yeah, this is. I might have to remove. As fun as it is, I might have to remove it from the unprepared because I had to skip through a lot of it to make sure we finished at a reasonable time, and it's fucking 10:15. So I hope you had fun though, even though I kind of skipped through some of the end of it there.
That's okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
I
I
had-
love
Oh
that.
yes,
That was so much fun.
I have to clean Dr. Pepper off my monitor.
I had a hoot.
God damn it, Gup.
Stop it. Stop it.
No.
Hey Gup, did you know
Yeah.
that we have Tabletop Week Appreciation Week coming up in 2 weeks, from April 12th to April 14th?
I was unaware. Could you please inform me about what this is?
Yeah, so we are raising money for Extra Life, which is a program of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, where they raise money for hospitals part of the Children's Miracle Network. And what that means is kids who have no choice in the sicknesses and illnesses that they have been born with or developed can go to these hospitals, and all of their treatment and care is funded by the hospital so that the families don't have to weigh the cost of their child's health and their financial health, because having to pay for health care is a fucking shame, but we live in a country where that's required, and organizations like Extra Life have to exist. Extra Life it's a year-round fundraising campaign, and year-to-date we have raised $431 of our $1,500 goal for the year. And they do some marquee events every year, one of which is Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, which is happening April 12th through 14th. And starting at 5 p.m. on Friday, April the 12th, we're going to be running 2 games that night. 4 games on Saturday, 4 games on Sunday, all with some different DMs. It's not all just going to be Gup this time, and it's going to be so it'll be Gup, me. We got some other DMs. What do you want to like slowly announce those? Do you want to like announce?
I'm
them
gonna slowly. Well, I mean, we can announce them. I'm gonna put some stuff up on social media too, so it's not a secret if you want to.
Potato
Gotcha.
Man's running for gonna run a game
Run into traffic?
called Traffic.
Yeah, he's gonna run into traffic. But anyway, we're gonna be running games all weekend. So if you want to come around and hang out, they're all gonna be one shots. So they don't. If you can only catch part of them, each game's gonna be about 2.5 hours long. So you don't have to be there the whole weekend, and you don't have to worry about like coming in Sunday and missing what has happened on Friday or Saturday. They're all self-contained. So please do stop on by. We're going to have some incentives that impact, like last year, where certain donation amounts cause wild magic surges, cause creatures to be summoned and help the party, all that kind of good stuff. And hopefully, we're hoping that by the end of the weekend, we will have hit our $1,500 fundraising goal for the year. We are working on some kind of reward for doing so. We want to make sure that we're actually, I mean, aside from the good that comes out of it, like we want to thank everybody for their support and participation every year. Every year you all come out in droves and the support is just unwavering. And I'm bad with words, but thank you does not do enough. That really covers it for Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, which we need a better name for it. It's a
We
mouthful.
do need. Next year we'll have a different name for it.
Okay.
But-
Tatao.
It's foreshadowing.
El Tatao. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say about it? Does that kind of cover
we
it?
don't have an actual $1,500 goal yet, but if we do make it, I'll get like a Playotic tattoo or
Yeah.
some shit on my butt cheek.
I really thought maybe next year. I got to think about it, but I thought about doing a donation incentive. Like if somebody donates $500 flat, I'll get an Extra Life tattoo, something like that. But I'm mulling on it. Every Monday you can catch the Unprepared, where we run one shots with zero prep, just like you saw here. So if you enjoy this kind of chaos, be sure to stop by every Monday.
Oh, I
where
got the
we-
real name in chat. Damn.
Do
Sorry.
what?
Nurse Wiggles over
Okay.
here using Gup's actual name.
Oh man.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, what did you do?
I
Oh,
told
the
her I'd get
tattoo.
a tattoo on my butt
Yeah.
cheek. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, sir."
If you want to see a more traditional campaign with all of the Playotic flavor, Wild Beyond the Witchlight continues tomorrow. We're in the Hither in
You're
Downfall.
in a hag's house.
We're in a hag's house. I broke a pair. Can I tell them what the mirror was?
Yeah.
The mirror was the way out. As we entered the Hither, it was a one-way portal, and they told us we would have to find our own way out. I shattered the mirror after licking it. Turns out that mirror was our escape. Time will tell if there's another escape or if we're permanently stuck in the Hither. I did mend it, but the fun
Charles.
fact about the mending spell is that it does not restore magical properties to an item. It just simply restores the physical properties of it.
Charles fucking dick and stab.
I
Charles
didn't
is
know
like
it was an escape, okay? Not Boom Boom. Bramble and Arcadius were fighting, and I was confused, and me and Guth were investigating this mirror, and they weren't helping, and so I stabbed it. It was mended many, many, many times. You're correct. So even if it did retain some magical abilities, it certainly doesn't now. Anybody else have anything to say? Who are we? Who's online? Who's on first? Oh, my fucking neck. One of these days I'm going to be able to go to a doctor and get that looked at, and they're going to be like, why? Why did
Just
you
to
do this?
clarify, I'm not DMing a game. I want to make that clear.
Correct.
No, he's just running into traffic.
Yeah.
It's
Our
immersive.
friend Vexitement is streaming.
Yeah.
She's playing Inanimate Object.
No Man is
We
playing
have
D&D,
we have
Dork
Gnome
Tales.
Ann, who's playing Dungeons and Dragons. And we've got Lost Caravan RPG. I would say between
Hell
Gnome
yeah.
Ann and Lost Caravan RPG, I am up to fucking words. I'm out of words.
Yeah. No man. Sounds great.
Sure.
Keep thinking you're saying no, man.
I keep thinking it's no man. By any chance, is there a necromancer class? There kind of is.
There is.
Hopefully, I can say this before the raid
a
goes
wizard.
through. It's
Wizards, multi-class, wizards.
it's a wizard subclass. It's a little bit different than you might think of as a traditional necromancer, but it does have the ability to animate dead. And you have to kind of like you create your dead horde like 2 or 3 at a time at lower levels, and then you have to like maintain. Basically, every day you have to burn a spell slot to maintain control over them, and then you can get more. And then over time, you can slowly add to your horde. And I don't know the exact number, but I think you can get upwards of 20 undead to add to your necromantic army. But yes, wizard subclass, school of
Create
necromancy.
dead horse.
Do what? You create Ed Horrors, Nolan said. I don't know what I said. You'll be fine and is inevitable. Thanks, Potato Man, for creating that raid phrase. I should have asked about that.
I was just like, oh crap, we're like 5.
Why won't it let me freaking copy it?
Yeah, right?
God hates you.
We already. Okay, I already knew that, but.
Oh my god, let me copy the message. Why? Good enough. Just delete this. Oh, there's the raid. Make sure we actually stop streaming.